This is MrBeast, the most subscribed YouTuber in the world. However, he also has no experience as a manager. But today, that is going to change as I'm going to help MrBeast become the greatest manager in the world. And as MrBeast is being presented by the club he created, he already has a press conference. Let's see what they have to say.
Welcome to the Premier League, Jimmy. Tell us your secrets to becoming the best manager in the world.
Well, it's very simple really. Nobody is gonna outdo me in my own game. So I'm gonna go ahead and outspend every single club and just win everything with money. So since it's a brand new club, Beast FC has been put in League 2, and since Beast FC is in League 2, the team is relatively shit. But you have to remember that MrBeast has unlimited money, so he's about to sign some amazing players. So in MrBeast's journey in becoming the best manager in the world, I will be here to his aid as we are in League 2. And taking a look at this shit side, it's not going to be easy, but with the unlimited money that MrBeast does have, I just know he's about to sign some amazing players. So Jimmy's first order of business was to sign 5 amazing players, and Yunus Musa for 12 million, Javi Simmons for 23 million, LaCroix for 25 million, Gabriel Slonina for 1.6 million, and he even asked me for some advice to sign our striker. Alright Edgar, I'm gonna give you the decision to sign our number 9. Who do you think will score the most goals for us in this journey? Well Jimmy, in the World Cup goal, Carlo Ramos did score a hat-trick in his first ever game, so I think we should sign him. And straight away Jimmy did listen to us as he signed Carlo Ramos for 27 million. Surely he's going to be one of the best players in this club. So the 5 brand new signings have joined the squad, and now it's time to ask MrBeast what are his goals for this season. Alright Edgar, the goals for this season, I want to get promotion obviously, but I want to go undefeated as well. I think with all the money we have spent, it's very possible. Jimmy, I love your ambitions. I don't know if that's possible, but you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and believe it anyways. Let's get started. So the brand new 5 signees have joined the side, but it was time for MrBeast's debut as a professional manager against Swindon Town in EFL League 2. Will he get his first ever victory? Jimmy, this is a huge step in your life, from going to the most successful YouTuber now to becoming a football manager. Surely with all the money I have, I will be the greatest manager in the world soon. Wow, MrBeast, one of my life idols, is becoming a football manager. I can't wait to be a part of this journey. Let's see how he does. And now Javi Simmons picks up the ball in the 32nd minute, through ball into Carlo Ramos. Can he go ahead and finish? And Carlo Ramos, the signing that I suggested, has scored the first goal of the MrBeast era. Let's hope this isn't his last. And now it's Gibson running down the wing. He cuts inside, gives it to Carlo Ramos, who's looking for a second goal. He has a shot and it pumps the goalkeeper and it goes in. 2 goals for Carlo Ramos on his debut. Surely this is going to be very easy to help MrBeast become the greatest manager in the world. And the ref blows the whistle as MrBeast picks up a 2-0 victory on his debut. But his mastermind tactics and Carlo Ramos' good form does not stop there, as in the next 3 games Ramos picks up 3 goals and we win the next 3 games. An absolute amazing start. But even with this brilliant start to the season, it was time for his first difficult test against favorites Grimsby Town. Let's see if he can win when it matters. In the 30th minute, Carlo Ramos has a penalty. Can he go and he score? He goes to the left hand side and he puts it away. It's a 1-0 lead against Grimsby Town. And now it's Javi Simmons with a ball into Carlo Ramos, and it's still Carlo Ramos looking for a shot and he puts it away. 2-0. Carlo Ramos is going to be probably the best player in this journey. And now it's Carlo Ramos 1v1 against the goalkeeper for his hat-trick, and yes, he puts it away. The first ever hat-trick in Beast FC history. Carlo Ramos is an amazing man. And not only that, things just got better for MrBeast, as in the next 2 games we pick up 2 more victories. This team is looking absolutely unstoppable. But we were now in the final game of the season. 45 games played, 42 wins, 3 draws, 0 losses. But we still have 1 game left to go if we want to have that invincible season. And not only that, but Carlo Ramos has scored 36 goals in all competitions. Like I said before, he is going to be the best player in Beast FC history. But now it's time for the final game of the season against Leyton Orient as Beast FC walks out at home. Let's see if MrBeast can actually deliver on an undefeated season. Wow Jamie, what a season you've had. You said goals to go undefeated and promote. You've already promoted. Can you actually go undefeated? I think we will. Man, Jimmy has actually done it. He's about to go undefeated and he has promoted. he is going to be the greatest manager in the world. Jonas Musa picks up the ball and he sees Gonçalo Ramos with a through ball to Ramos. 1v1 against the goalkeeper. Is he gonna finish? And no, it's a save. And now it's Gibson down the wing, gives it to Gonçalo Ramos with another shot, and it's another save. And it's Gonçalo Ramos once again on the run. He's not looking to give up. He wants to score his goal. Ramos with a shot, and it goes in. This man will not go a game without scoring as he puts us 1-0 up, one step closer to that undefeated season. But the ref blows the whistle. It is a 1-0 victory. MrBeast has an undefeated season as Gabriel Slonina, the captain, lifts his first ever league title. Promotion to League 1 is up and coming. Alright Jimmy, undefeated and promotion. What are your goals for season number 2? Alright Edgar, it's plain and simple. We have a lot of money to spend. We're gonna sign 5 more players. We're gonna stay undefeated, win promotion, but not only that, we're gonna score 100 goals. I don't know about Jimmy's goals this season. I really believe in him, but I hope he knows that money isn't everything in football. But now it is the start of season number 2. Looking at the team, there's a lot of improvements to be made. Let's see who Jimmy has signed. And Jimmy, being Jimmy, has decided to splash the cash once again and signing 5 amazing players. So he has decided to sign Moises Caicedo for 9 million, Alex Balde for 17 million, Serginho Dest for 36.5 million, Winston McKennie for 38 million, and Mudryk, the up-and-coming star, for 27 million. It is going to be a very exciting season. So the brand new signings have joined the squad, but it was time for MrBeast's League 1 debut against Swindon Town. Let's see if we perform well, if we want to go undefeated and score 100 goals this season. Alright Jimmy, you got promotion from the League 2. League 1 should be a piece of cake. You spent a lot more money. Let's go ahead and dominate this league once again. Jimmy, being very ambitious, wants to go undefeated and promote again. I don't know if it's possible, but we'll see what happens, man. And now it's Mudryk in the 31st minute, looking for his first goal for Beast FC. Can he go in and achieve it? And yes, he does put it away. 1-0 against Swindon Town. The ref blows the whistle and it does finish 1-0. However, the good form did not stop there, as in the next 4 games we score a total of 6 goals, leading us to that goal of scoring 100 goals this season. We were now in the final game of the season, still with 0 losses. However, we have only scored 96 goals and we have 1 game left to score those 4 goals, as Gonçalo Ramos had 39 goals so far this season. And there is going to be one player that is going to get us that 100 goals and remain our undefeated streak. It's going to be Gonçalo Ramos. But like I said, it is the final game against Oxford United. Let's see if MrBeast can deliver on his promises. Jimmy has done it again. Basically undefeated, already promoted, and he only needs 4 goals to get that 100 goal mark. He will be the greatest manager in the world. Mark my words. Let's go Jimmy. 1 game left, 1 win, and 4 goals away from achieving our goals. There is no chance in the world we can be stopped with all the money we do have. Winston McKennie with a brilliant through ball to Gonçalo Ramos, who is 1v1 against the goalkeeper. Can he go ahead and score the first goal of the game? He has a shot and it goes in. 1 goal in this game so far. West Ham to becoming undefeated. 3 more goals for the 100 goal mark. It's Winston McKennie on the ball again. Through ball into Gonçalo Ramos, who has a second shot and he gets his brace. 2 shots, 2 goals for Gonçalo Ramos. 2 more goals left to go. And now it's Mudryk with a brilliant through ball to Gonçalo Ramos, who's searching for his hat-trick. He does have a shot and he puts it away. Another hat-trick for Gonçalo Ramos. 1 more goal and we get that 100 goals. And now it's Mudryk 1v1 running towards the goalkeeper. Can he score that 100th goal? He gives it into Jonas Musa with a shot. 4 goals in 1 game means 100 goals in 1 season. That is absolutely insane. The job wasn't done there, as Jonas Musa a through ball into Gonçalo Ramos for his poker, and he completes his poker. He is way too good. MrBeast is way too good of a manager, and this team is way too good for League 1. The ref blows the whistle. It's a 5-0 victory. We score 100 goals and keep the undefeated season, as Gabriel Slonina picks up his 2nd league title. Up next is the championship. So starting season number 3, MrBeast's 2nd best center back is leaving on a free to Chelsea. Let's go ahead and ask him what his plans are this season. Alright Jimmy, Ryan Cross is leaving the club. Who are we replacing him with? Who else are we signing this season? Once again Edgar, the goals are simple this season. Sign a replacement for Ryan Cross with a world-class center back. Sign a full bench because our bench is not up to par with the team. go undefeated, and win the FA Cup to play Europa League football next season. Wow, Jimmy, that is very ambitious goals. Let's see if it can happen. But remember, money isn't everything. And taking a look at this side, Jimmy is absolutely correct. The bench is really bad. We really need to sign a couple players. But to start off another season of spending money, Jimmy signs a replacement for Ryan Cross in Antonio Silva for 35 million, and even signed the backup in Scalvini for 18.5 million. However, Jimmy wasn't done yet. He wanted to complete a full bench of Americans as he signed 6 American players. So Jimmy went ahead and signed Caldwell for 9.7 million, Busio for 27 million, Justin Che for 7.2 million, Jesus Ferreira for 26.8 million, Matt Turner for 7 million, and Malik Tillman for 10.5 million. An amazing, outstanding signings. And now with Antonio Silva joining the starting 11 and the full bench are new, it is going to be very difficult to stay undefeated in the championship, but who knows what MrBeast has cooking up behind the scenes. But it was time for MrBeast's championship debut against Preston North End. Let's see how well he fares away from home. It's the 64th minute. Yunus Musa picks up the ball. He gives it to Gonçalo Ramos. 1v1 against the goalkeeper. Gonçalo Ramos has a shot. And once again, it's a new season. And it's still the same goal scorer. Gonçalo Ramos, the man I suggested, is really shining for Beast FC. However, the ref blows the whistle as it's a 1-0 victory. Very unimpressive, but we have to go ahead and brush it off because Jimmy up next has to play against Coventry City. Let's see if we can pick up the form a little bit there. Yunus Musa with a brilliant pass. It took Gonçalo Ramos once again. 1v1 against the goalkeeper. He never misses these. Well, he missed this one, and of course, he doesn't. Gonçalo Ramos is an absolutely amazing striker. 1-0 up. And now it's Mudryk on the run, looking to get into the goal scoring stuff. It's still Mudryk who has a cross into Gonçalo Ramos with a header. He gets his second goal of the game. Of course, who else but Gonçalo Ramos? The ref blows the whistle as it's a 2-0 victory. But out of nowhere, this team woke up and scored 6 goals against Swansea City. What an absolute destruction of a game. We were now halfway through the season. 26 games played, 25 wins, 1 draw, still 0 losses. And our best goal scorer was actually Winston McKennie with 21 goals, but it was time to start our FA Cup journey against Everton, the biggest game so far of Jimmy's career. Like I said before, it is the biggest game of his career as it is the first time he is facing a Premier League club. He's going to go ahead and go to the next round of the FA Cup and eventually win it all. Wow, this journey has been amazing so far, but a Premier League club? I don't know if this team or Jimmy has the experience for that. Dang, a Premier League club, man. In 2 seasons, we're already facing a Premier League club in the FA Cup. I'm going to grab this opportunity by the neck and win this game. Winston McKennie with another great ball into Gonçalo Ramos. And here comes Gonçalo Ramos looking to get the first goal of the game. And yes, he does. The first goal of Beast FC in the FA Cup. And who else was it going to be scored by but Gonçalo Ramos? We're beating Everton. And now it's Gonçalo Ramos on the ball. Does find Javi Simmons with a shot. It's a brilliant save by Wayne Cuff. But the ref blows the whistle. MrBeast has upset Everton, winning 1-0 in the first FA Cup game. But the form did not stop there as he beats Mansfield in the round of 32, Southampton in the round of 16, and Swansea City in the quarterfinals. As now in the semi-finals, Jimmy will have to be facing Manchester United, the biggest club in English football history. And as the league was looking to be wrapped up as 42 wins and 1 draw, still 0 losses, we were just fine in promoting to the Premier League. But up next, we had to play against Man United. This is the toughest game of MrBeast's career. And after a failed shot from Yunus Musa, which was saved by David De Gea, it was time for a penalty shootout because it was a dead game. It is time for MrBeast's first ever penalty shootout. Can he go ahead and win this? MrBeast's first ever penalty shootout. I'm excited but nervous. I don't know if this team has the guts to beat Man United in penalties. Let's go, Jimmy, your first penalty shootout. I've been waiting for this. Finally, some action. We've been destroying every team up until this point. Finally, some excitement. Jesus Ferreira is going to take the first penalty, and he's going to go ahead and go to the left-hand side, and he puts it away. A 1-0 lead for Beast FC. And now, Cristiano Ronaldo, surely he's not going to miss this, and he goes to the left, and he puts it away. 1-1. And now, Malik Tillman, another American to step up to take the penalty. He's going to go ahead and go to the left-hand side, and he puts it away. 2-1. We're still taking the lead, but now, it's Jadon Sancho. He's going to go to the right-hand side, but it's saved by Gabriel Slonina, the captain. And now, a third American, Winston McKennie. Can he go in and put it away? He goes to the left, and yes, he does. 3-1 to Beast FC. James Maddison. Can he go ahead and score this penalty? He chips it down the middle, and it's 3-2. And now, Moises Caicedo, can he make it 4-2 and give us a better opportunity to win this game? He goes to the left and he puts it away. And now, if Gabriel Slonina saved this shot, the captain could send us to the first ever FA Cup final. Can he go ahead and step up to the occasion? He is the leader. It's Thomas Muller versus Gabriel Slonina. He goes to the left, but Gabriel Slonina saves it. For some reason, MrBeast decided to give this man the armband at the beginning of the journey, and he has delivered by sending us himself to the FA Cup final. And the team MrBeast will be playing in the final is Wolverhampton Wanderers. It's going to be a very interesting final, but even then, we also have the last game of the season, but we are still undefeated. It's going to be a crazy end to this third season of MrBeast's journey. But the first hurdle for Jimmy this season is the FA Cup final against Wolverhampton. Can he win his first ever FA Cup trophy? Mudryk in the 7th minute dribbles, is a through ball to Gonçalo Ramos. This man has been in similar positions before and he never misses. Will he miss? And of course, he is never going to miss from that opportunity. It's a 1-0 lead early in the FA Cup final. MrBeast can win his first FA Cup trophy. And the ref blows the whistle. That Gonçalo Ramos goal was enough to give MrBeast his first FA Cup trophy as Slonina picks up his third trophy of his career. But now it was time for the final game of the season. Can MrBeast stay undefeated in the EFL Championship? As we walk out at home, we will be playing Sheffield United. It's a very tough team. Let's see if we can complete the final goal for MrBeast this season. Javi Simmons with a great through ball into Yunus Musa, and here comes Musa looking for that 1-0 lead. It's still Yunus Musa who has a shot. He puts it away, and that's it, one step closer to being undefeated and completing the final goal for this season. And once again, when it matters, it's another 1-0 victory. MrBeast goes undefeated for a third year in a row since the club history has started. 0 losses for MrBeast as Slonina lives a 4th title in this journey so far. And the news cannot stop talking about MrBeast as they go invincible. The team of the tournament is basically every single player in Beast FC. The Golden Boot winner goes to Gonçalo Ramos. The goalkeeper of the tournament was Slonina, and the player of the tournament was Winston McKennie. MrBeast is taking over the footballing world. But now it was time for season number 4. Let's check back with MrBeast and see what his goals are. Alright Edgar, we are in the Premier League now. We have one simple goal this season: win the Europa League so we can be in the Champions League next season and become the best manager in the world next season. Jimmy, I always doubt you, but I think this one may be out of reach. Hopefully I'm wrong about this one. So MrBeast did take a look at the squad and realized that Moises Caicedo was the weak link here, so he decided to go ahead and sign Eduardo Camavinga for 63.5 million, a possible Galactical signing for Beast FC. So Camavinga has been added to this superstar side, and before the Europa League campaign starts, Jimmy wanted to test out the side in the FA Community Shield. Can this team pick up another trophy? Javi Simmons takes a short corner here into Yunus Musa. Yunus Musa with a cross into Winston McKennie with a header, and it's a brilliant save. And now it's Mudryk on the ball, cuts back with a through ball into Kate Cowell, who has barely had any playtime in this journey so far. He has a shot, he puts it away. Cowell, this man has played very little minutes, but MrBeast signed him, and he signed him for a reason, and this is why he possibly has won the Community Shield for Beast and Jimmy FC. And the ref blows the whistle. That Kate Cowell goal was enough to give Beast FC that Community Shield title as Slonina picks up yet again another trophy. This team is absolutely unstoppable. But now it was time for the Europa League campaign. Who will Beast FC have as we scroll down? Who will be in the group? And it's going to be Fiorentina, Dinamo Zagreb, and Apo FC. That should be a relatively easy group. But it was time for Jimmy to make his European debut against the toughest team in the group. So if he does win this game, he should destroy every other team against Fiorentina. Jimmy, you're making it happen here. Not only have you gotten undefeated in 3.5 seasons, but you are making your European League debut and breaking records. Do not stop here, Jimmy. Jimmy does not cease to amaze me. Time and time again, he proves me wrong when I sincerely doubt him. Maybe I should stop doubting him. Maybe I should believe in the Beast project. 6 minutes in, Gonçalo Ramos has a penalty. He never misses, and he goes to the left, and of course, he puts it away. It's a 1-0 lead in MrBeast's European debut. It's a free kick cross from Jesus Ferreira into Gonçalo Ramos with a header, and he puts it away. Of course, who else was going to score the goals in a debut but Gonçalo Ramos, the best player in this team? And the ref blows the whistle as it finishes 2-0. But guess what? This team will not be stopped, as in the next 5 games, MrBeast and his team absolutely obliterate every single opponent in this tournament as they go 6 games wins and not lose a single game in the Europa League. And in the Premier League, everything was looking amazing as well, as in 20 games we still had 0 losses, but we're still sitting in 2nd place right behind Chelsea. But it was time to find out who he will be playing in the round of 16, and it's going to be Real Madrid. There is no chance MrBeast beats Real Madrid. They're literally the best team in the world, and Ancelotti is the greatest manager in the world right now. But it was time to sim this first leg against Real Madrid. Let's see what the score is going to be, and it's going to be a 3-0 victory. Jimmy is really doing the impossible. He has destroyed Real Madrid in the Santiago Bernabeu. And the second leg was no different as McKennie puts it away a header from a free kick, as Beast FC are going to the quarterfinals of the Europa League. But now, it was time to find out who will play in the quarterfinals, and it's going to be FC Porto. That should be another easy victory. But it's time to sim this first leg against FC Porto. It should be like a 5-0 drop realistically. Let's go ahead and sim this game, and it's going to be a 3-2 victory. Oh my god, that was really close. It's time to go to the second leg, which is going to be a very tough game. But the second leg was completely different, as it was absolutely boring and it finished 0-0. That means Beast FC is on to the semi-finals. Beating Madrid and Porto, let's find out who we're playing in the semis, and it's Tottenham Hotspur, another tough opponent. But it's time to sim the first game as usual. We destroyed Madrid but struggled against Porto, and this time around it's going to be a 5-2 victory. Absolutely easy. No chance that we're gonna lose the second leg. And the second leg was no different, as Gonçalo Ramos scores a goal to seal our spot in the Europa League final to possibly give MrBeast his first ever European trophy. But before we get into the final of the Europa League, we do have one final game in the Premier League as we sit in 2nd place, still undefeated. Even though Chelsea have lost once, they're still ahead of us. But if we win this game and Chelsea draw or lose, MrBeast will win the Premier League title. And as Jamie and the gang walk out in Goodison Park, we could win the Premier League title, and we can also stay undefeated and win the Europa League. It could be another amazing season for Jimmy here. And now it's Mudryk in the 14th minute looking to seal off this Premier League title. He has a shot and he puts it away. 1-0. We just have to hope that Chelsea drop points at all costs in their game. The ref blows the whistle. That Mudryk goal was enough to pick up this victory. But nobody's celebrating. MrBeast has missed out. Somehow, not losing a single game in the Premier League, not losing a single game in the past 4 years. He somehow still comes second to a team that actually lost a game this season. But you know what? Jimmy has to go ahead and brush it off, as in the final, they have to play Olympique Marseille. That should be an easy game right there. But before we get into that game, Gonçalo Ramos once again the outstanding performer. As long as he does not leave the club, MrBeast will continue to shine and he will become the greatest manager in the world. But it was time to kick off this Europa League final at home against Olympique Marseille. Jimmy's first chance to win his first ever European trophy and make a statement to the world. From the best YouTuber in the world to one step closer into becoming the best manager in the world by winning my first European trophy. Let's finish this off, Jimmy. Jimmy is about to win his first European trophy. I'm in complete disbelief. This journey has been like a dream, man. He's not gonna stop here, isn't he? He's crazy. 19 minutes in, Gonçalo Ramos has a penalty. He's gonna go ahead and shoot it. He has not missed a penalty so far, and he shoots to the left, and he scores. Once again, it's a 1-0 lead in the Europa League final. Another final, and it's another 1-0 victory for Jimmy, as Slonina picks up his first ever European trophy. Jimmy has qualified for the Champions League next season. Nothing is gonna stop this team. Surely nothing is gonna get in Jimmy's way into becoming the greatest manager in the world. Okay, Edgar, I really do believe we are in the final stretch here. I have a very foolproof plan. All of these players that we've signed in the past will no longer play with us anymore. They'll sit on the bench because I'm going to sign the best starting 11 in the world with all the money we do have. What do you think of this master plan idea? Jimmy, I'm gonna be honest, I think this is a terrible idea. These players have been through hell with us. They have dragged us to where we are now. We cannot leave them behind. No, Edgar, you have to trust me on this one. We're gonna sign the best players in the world. They will win us the Champions League. Just trust me. I don't know, I think this is Jimmy's first mistake. This project is about to blow up if he goes through with his decision. But you know what? He is the manager. He will face the consequences if they do happen. It's just about seeing what's about to happen. So Jimmy takes a look at this team and he thinks it's not good enough. So let's see what kind of craziness he has just pulled off. And Jimmy's first order of business was to sign a brand new backline that costed a total of 412.5 million in Tomori, Ruben Diaz, Trent Alexander-Arnold, and Theo Hernandez. Next up, he decided to sign two amazing young midfielders in Pedri and Foden, who costed a total of 285 million. And finally, his final three signings was a brand new front three that costed a total of 715 million, and Erling Haaland, Vinicius Jr., and the best player in the world in Kylian Mbappe. This is going to be an insane season. And as the brand new signings join the side, only Slonina and Kamavinga survived the overhaul. But I have a bad feeling about this. Somebody is going to be very upset, and I don't think we're ready for that type of stuff. And my predictions were right, as Gonçalo Ramos has sent a message to MrBeast saying that he feels extremely disrespected as he has been the best player in this club's history, and he wants to leave immediately as he was replaced by Erling Haaland. And Gonçalo Ramos decides to join Real Madrid for 200 million, joining the best manager in the world. I don't think this is a good thing for the club. But we have to go ahead and brush it off, as it's time for the first Premier League game of the season, where they will be tested before the Champions League campaign. This superstar studded side, let's see if they can actually play well together. Bruno Fernandes has a penalty in the 35th minute. He's gonna go ahead and go to the left hand side. Slonina guesses correctly. But Man United, for the first time that I can remember, Beast FC has gone down. Jimmy can lose his first game in the club's history, in his managerial career even. And now it's Kylian Mbappe on the ball. He holds it, he gives it to Erling Haaland on the through ball. 1v1 against the keeper, he has a shot, and it goes wide. And you are not going to believe the scenes. MrBeast has lost his first game in his managerial career. 4 seasons without a loss. He's lost it while spending so much money in the superstar side. This may be a fluke, but we'll see what happens next. Wow, after all the money I've spent, this team could not be Man United. Surely, there is no way that I spent all this money. This is just a bad game. We're surely gonna dominate the rest of the season. But anyways, after that loss, it was time to find out the Champions League groups. Where has Beast FC's have been put, and they've been put in Group F with PSV and Celtic, but they have been put with Real Madrid, the best team in the world, the best manager in the world. But not only that, Gonçalo Ramos, the man who got betrayed by MrBeast. Despite all the negativities though, it was time for MrBeast's UCL debut. He is getting so close to becoming the best manager in the world, as he is very close to winning that Champions League. And now it's Erling Haaland with a brilliant ball to Vinicius. Vinicius is 1v1 against the goalkeeper. Vinicius with a cross into Erling Haaland. Surely it's an easy finish, and he missed it. There is no way Erling Haaland, that caliber of player, is missing an open wide shot. This project is about to blow up, isn't it? But the ref blows the whistle, and it does finish in a 0-0 draw after that sitter of a miss. You know what? It's not a loss, but still, it is not a win. At least we picked up a point. But straight away up next, we do have Celtic. This should be an easy victory. Jimmy's team should be scoring at least 3 to 4 goals. They should pick up their first ever goal in UCL history. Let's see how this goes. Harvey Simmons with a brilliant ball into Kylian Mbappe. Nothing has happened all game, but Kylian Mbappe surely is going to finish this. Kylian Mbappe cuts inside. It's still Kylian Mbappe has a shot, and it's a brilliant save. But somehow, some way, it's another 0-0 draw. And guess what? It does not stop there, as in the next 3 games, 2 games against PSV and 1 against Madrid, all ended in 0-0 draws. And now, with 1 game left to go, we are 3 points behind PSV, and if they win against Real Madrid, MrBeast is out of the Champions League. Something needs to be done. Alright, Edgar, I've called you into my office because we need to do something. This is not working. We're about to be eliminated after spending so much money. We've spent over $1 billion, almost $2 billion in these past 5 seasons. What can we do, man? Jimmy, I think there's only one thing we have to do, and I think you already know what we must do. Yes, I know what you're thinking. Let's start all of these players that were with us in the past, see if they're happy with us, and bench all these superstars just to try and win this final game. Yup, Jimmy, that's the only thing left to do. Let's see if it works. So Jimmy has decided to bench all these superstars, and all of the OG players we have brought upon this journey are all here, all other than Gonçalo Ramos, who has left the club. Let's see if MrBeast's final move can help him survive another day. But it is the final game of the Champions League group stages. If MrBeast wins, he has to hope that PSV lose to Real Madrid, which is very possible, but they have yet to score a single goal in this UCL campaign. Can this big ball change really help MrBeast qualify to the next round. But it's crazy to see this superstar studded bench, Vinicius, Foden, Haaland, Mbappe. This is going to be a crazy amount of events. And now it's Mudryk on the ball, surprised that he's still playing for us. A through ball into Jesus Ferreira, who has not played that much, but Jesus Ferreira has a shot and he puts it away, filling in the boots for Gonçalo Ramos and Haaland, who has not been able to score. We go 1-0 up. And now it's MrBeast on the ball with a brilliant through ball to Jesus Ferreira once again for his brace, and yes, he does pick up his brace. It's the 2-0 up. They can still qualify for the next round, but PSV have to lose their game to Real Madrid. The ref blows the whistle. MrBeast's team has won enough to score the first UCL goal in the club's history, but not only that, win the game. But the question is, did PSV lose to Real Madrid? And yes, they have. MrBeast has qualified by dodging a bullet to the next round. He will be in the round of 16. I think he finally realized that money isn't everything in football. Wow, Edgar, we have dodged the bullet. I should have listened to you. I got money crazy. Money has nothing to do with football. It's all about the love of the game. It's okay, Jimmy. We all live and we learn. It's what makes us human. But now, what's next, Jimmy? What do we do with all these superstar players? You know what? I'm going to have to do this. It's only fair to the players that we signed, the players that we've signed in the past. I'm going to go ahead and pay off all their contracts, release all of them. They could go play for whatever club they want and just stick to the players that we do have here. So Jimmy has decided to release all of these big players like Kylian Mbappe, Phil Foden, and even Erling Haaland. But the question is Jesus Ferreira a good enough striker to lead the line? Alright, Jimmy, so we have our OGs, but Gonçalo Ramos is not here. Should I call him up, maybe try to convince him to come back to the club, maybe sign another up-and-coming star? What should we do? No, Edgar, we don't need to sign another player. We do not need to waste any more money. I know a perfect replacement. But Jimmy, who is it gonna be? Is it gonna be Jesus Ferreira? No, Edgar, I'm gonna need one last favor from you. Yes, Jimmy, what is this last favor? Is it gonna get us to the top? Edgar, I need you to lace up your boots one last time and finish off this UCL campaign with you playing up top. Jimmy, I thought you'd never ask. But now that I am involved in the squad, it's time to find out who we'll be facing in the round of 16, and we will be facing Napoli. It's not the toughest opponent, but it's not the best opponent either. But despite all of the negativity that MrBeast has been through, he has officially reached the top 10 of the best managers in the world. We have MrBeast, Spalletti, Potter, Ten Hag, Diego Simeone, Xavi, Nagelsmann, Mourinho, Gautier, and the best manager in the world, Carlo Ancelotti. But now it was time for the first leg of the UCL round of 16, and it's going to be a 4-0 victory. Who knew that this team that we used from the start was going to be the one that could lead MrBeast to victory? And the second leg was no different, as I get my first 2 goals of the UCL campaign to send Beast FC all the way to the next round in the quarterfinals. So after knocking out Napoli, it's time to find out who we'll be facing in the quarters, and it's going to be Atletico Madrid. We are playing against Diego Simeone. It's going to be a very difficult game. And after knocking out Spalletti, here are the brand new rankings as MrBeast moves up all the way to 5th place, but Diego Simeone is the 2nd best manager in the world at the moment in time. But it was time to go ahead and sim this first leg and see if we could get another good lead, and it's going to be a 2-0 victory. That's a very secure win to have for the second leg. However, the second leg went a little different as Andrew Silva took the lead, but then Yunus Musa equalized the game, and then it was up to me to score the winner to send Beast FC to the semi-finals, bringing MrBeast one step closer to making him the best manager in the world. Jimmy knocked out Spalletti and Diego Simeone. Who is he going to be knocking out up next? And it's Real Madrid, the best team in the world. Ancelotti's the best manager in the world, and Gonçalo Ramos has a point to prove as he has 12 goals in this UCL campaign. I don't know if Jimmy is capable of producing a mastermind against Carlos Ancelotti in this situation. But there is only one way to find out. We're going to go ahead and sim this first leg. Can we go ahead and take a lead? And it's going to be a 2-2 draw. For the first time, we don't win in the first leg. The second leg is going to be the hardest game Jimmy has ever managed in his career. But the entertaining game that was the first game wasn't to be in the second game, as it was a 0-0 draw, and it's going to be penalties. It's going to be up to Gabriel Slonina to save us once again. Can he go ahead and do it? Because he did it last time around. And the first penalty taker is going to be me. I have never missed a penalty in my career, and I'm not going to start now. We go to the left-hand side, and it goes in 1-0. And up next for Real Madrid is Rodrigo. He's going to go ahead and go to the left-hand side, and he puts it away. It's 1-1. We must come down. Gabriel Slonina needs to pick up his form. Jesus Ferreira, he has not missed a penalty at all in this journey so far. He goes to the left, but Courtois saves it. But now it's Martial. He's gonna go to the left-hand side and Real Madrid take the lead. This is not good for Jimmy. This is not good for Beast FC. It's Camavinga. We signed for Real Madrid a couple seasons back. He goes to the left. We have equalized the game, but we have still missed one, and Real Madrid have missed 0. It's Lucas Ocampos. Goes to the right, but Slonina makes a save. He always steps up. He is the captain for a reason. Winston McKennie. He's gonna go to the left-hand side, and he hits the post. David Alaba to possibly take the lead. Once again, he goes to the left, and he scores. If we do miss this penalty, if Caicedo misses, we are out, and Jimmy does not become the greatest manager. We go to the left and we put it away. But now, whoever's Goncalo Ramos, if he scores this, he will send MrBeast for the ultimate revenge out of the Champions League. Goncalo Ramos, can he get the ultimate revenge? He goes to the left, but Goncalo Slonina has saved it. Mudryk, you have to score this. Mudryk shoots it to the left, and he has scored. I cannot believe Ramos has missed the decider, but if Slonina saved this, he could become the hero once again and send MrBeast to his first ever Champions League final. Federico Valverde goes to the right, but he puts it away. But now, it's Yunus Musa. It's sudden death now. Yunus Musa is going to go to the left, and he puts it away. And now, if Gabriel Slonina saves this, he will be a hero for the second time in a penalty shootout. Is he worth that captain's armband for the Champions League final if we do get there? Is he worth it after all? He's gonna go ahead and go to the right, and he does save it. He is worth that armband. For some reason, MrBeast gave him that armband, and he has single-handedly taken MrBeast to the final of the Champions League. 1 game left to becoming the best manager in the world. But before the Champions League final, we do lift up the Premier League trophy, winning almost every single competition we have been a part of. But there is one job left to do, and it is to win that final trophy, the Champions League. After that victory against Ancelotti, MrBeast moves up to the top of the leaderboards, but right behind them is Laurent Blanc, who out of nowhere has taken his team to a Champions League final. The winner of this will officially become the best manager in the world. Will MrBeast fail in the final hurdle, or will he succeed and prove the world wrong that a YouTuber could become the best manager in the world?
As this started out, money on MrBeast's mind. His pockets lined with gold, his wealth how he was defined. But in the heat of the battle, when the stakes are higher, it's not the cash that drives him, it's the love of the game we admire. So let the coins rain down, let the love of the game reign, for in the end his love for the game through history will remain.
Serginho Dest on the ball, gives it to me. I do have the ball. I give it to Javi Simons with a shot. It's a brilliant save. I do give a brilliant through ball into Yunus Musa, and here comes Yunus Musa. Gives a through ball to me. Surely, I have to score the winner of the Champions League final. I have a shot, but it's another great save. Javi Simons from outside the box has a shot. This is gonna go in, and it's another brilliant save, man. Yunus Musa gives a through ball to me. I'm gonna score the winner of the Champions League final, and it's a brilliant block, but the ref blows a whistle, and guess what? It's another penalty shootout. We have to rely on Gabriel Slonina, the captain. Can he win us the Champions League final? Can he win Jimmy that Champions League final? Okay, I am the first penalty taker. I have never missed a penalty. I will not start here in the Champions League final. I go to the left-hand side. I've missed, bro. My first ever penalty miss is probably the most important game of not only my career, but my friend Jimmy's. I've blown it. My team needs to rescue me right now. And the first taker is Dia for Olympic Lyon. It goes to the right side. It's such a weak penalty. Slonina misses it. I may be the reason Jimmy doesn't become the best manager in the world. Jesus Ferreira is up next. He goes to the left-hand side. He puts it away. We have drawn the game, but we're still basically 1 down. We've missed one. Husam Aouar. Can he go ahead and miss his pen? And Slonina makes a save. And now it's our draw. Winston McKennie on the penalty. He's going to go to the left-hand side, and he puts it away. It's 2-2, I do, but no, 2-1. And now it's Marcus Thuram. He goes to the left-hand side, and now it's 2-2. And up next, it is Moises Caicedo. Scored in the last penalty shootout. Can he go ahead and score this one? He goes to the left, and it's 3-2 now. And now it's Vivian. He's going to go ahead and go to the right-hand side, and he puts it away just. And now we do have Yunus Musa, one of the best players who's been in this journey. Yunus Musa goes to the left. We put it away. And now, if Gabriel Slonina saves this penalty, he will have single-handedly carried us in 3 penalty shootouts and made MrBeast the greatest manager in the world. Slonina versus Merlin. Merlin goes to the left, and Slonina has made a save. The captain. I still do not understand why, to this day, 5 years later, why MrBeast Slonina, the captain of the club, but he truly deserves it. He is the best goalkeeper in the world, the best goalkeeper in this game, and MrBeast is about to become the best manager in the world. Gabriel Slonina has left the final trophy of this journey, and MrBeast has officially become the best manager in the world. This is the Ballon d'Or, an award only given to the best players. And Lionel Messi has 7, making him the greatest in history. And this is me, the worst footballer in the world, but one day I will be the greatest player of all time.
It's a pressure moment. The weight of Barcelona's expectations on Lalo Salinas' shoulders. Can he put the ball away? And can he become the hero for Barcelona? He steps up to hit the ball and he puts it away in the top left corner. Lalo Salinas has won the Champions League for Barcelona and surely has cemented himself as the #1 pick for the Ballon d'Or. What a player and what an incredible goal.
It's now time to announce the Ballon d'Or winner. And the winner is Lalo Salinas. He wins his 7th Ballon d'Or at 27 years old. He equals Messi's record and is on the route to become the greatest player of all time. Surely it's only a matter of time before he wins his 8th.
Wow, that's my brother. He's awesome. I want to be just like him one day. Hey brother, it's been 8 years. 8 years without you. I miss you, but I have good news. I have the opportunity to make you proud. The chance to become a pro footballer, just like you. Tomorrow is the Chance USA. The Chance USA is a new scouting camp where the best talents in America get to try out in front of teams like Real Madrid and your beloved club, FC Barcelona. With only the 3 very best players being selected, I will do my best and become the best player I can. My career is dedicated to you. I love you, Lalo.
Hey bro, my name is Lee and that's Izo. What's your name?
Hey, my name's Edgar.
My man! Hey, what's good? You doing okay?
I'm alright, man. I've just been through a lot. My brother was Lalo Salinas.
Oh man, he was the best. I know it isn't my place to say, but you will never be able to fix that hole that's in you, but you can learn to let go of that dreadful day and remember the good times.
Nah, man. You definitely need to isolate yourself. The best way to move on is to be by yourself.
Izo, I don't know if that...
Alright, it's time after a lot of thinking. Real Madrid have decided to choose Iso Latino, the young talent from Mexico City. And the second player getting a professional contract, this time for FC Barcelona from Beijing, China, Li Tingo. Congratulations. And now for the final player. For the first time in history, in the Chance USA, both clubs wanted his last player and couldn't come to a fair deal. So they have allowed the player to choose his club. This player is Edgar Salinas from Laredo, Texas. So Edgar, what club will it be? Madrid or Barcelona?
I can't choose Barca. I can't step on my brother's legacy. My choice is Real Madrid.
It is the last day of the season. Real Madrid have already won the league title, but the world awaits the debut of Edgar Salinas, the brother of a legend that was gone too soon. There is a lot of pressure as Lalo was about to become the greatest player of all time before his untimely passing. Surely Edgar has his sights set to win 8 Ballon d'Ors and become the greatest player of all time.
Hello and welcome. It is the final day of the season. Today we have Real Madrid facing off against Barcelona. Can today's debutant, Edgar Salinas, younger brother of the late great Lalo Salinas, be the player to bring that La Liga trophy back to Madrid? 6 minutes in, Barcelona in possession. No, Real Madrid have taken possession back. Edgar Salinas lays the ball off. He's making a run into the box, brings it down on his right foot. Across goal. What a goal! Edgar Salinas, the brother of the late great Lalo Salinas, has put the ball across the goal and into the back of the net. What a finish. Real Madrid with a searching ball forward into Salinas' feet. He makes a lovely turn, creates some space in the box, shoots across goal, and it is 2 goals for Edgar Salinas on his debut. This kid is going to be special. Ball lobbed over the top of Salinas to run onto. He brings it down with his head onto his left foot, cuts inside, left foot, near post. What a finish! That is a hat-trick for Edgar Salinas against Barcelona on his debut in El Clasico. He has just won the league for Real Madrid on his debut. This kid is going to be a special footballer, just like his brother. And the ref has blown the final whistle. 3-0, all goals scored by Edgar Salinas. What an incredible debut that was, as Real Madrid walk up to the podium and lift the title. What an incredible debut. This will go down in history.
Hello?
Yo, what's up? It's Lee. Just wanted to congratulate you on your debut hat-trick.
Hey, thanks, man. I gotta go though, so I'll talk to you later.
Aight, see ya, man.
Why are you talking to Lee?
Here we go. It's time for the Champions League final. 1 year after Edgar made his debut, he's done nothing but destroy everything in his way, marching his team to the Champions League final. With Litingo eliminated in the semis and Iso Latino injured, Edgar will become the first ever graduate from the chance to play on the grandest stage of all time. Will he keep his cool?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Tonight, we have the Champions League final. Real Madrid facing off against Borussia Dortmund. Today, we get to see Edgar, the younger brother of Lalo Salinas, play in his first Champions League final. Will he follow in the footsteps of his brother and lift this historic trophy for Real Madrid? 23 minutes in, and a lovely through ball into Edgar Salinas puts him through on goal. 1v1 with the keeper. He shoots into the far post. What a finish. And this young man is the second coming of his brother. What an incredible player. Corner for Borussia Dortmund. Can they pull one level at 87 minutes with only 3 left to play? Whip the ball in. Headed away by Real Madrid. No, it's fallen in the box to Dortmund. And Madrid scramble but managed to keep it clear. That is the final whistle. Real Madrid have won the Champions League in a tight 1-0 final. And Edgar scored the deciding goal. The only thing separating Madrid from Borussia Dortmund. And now we watch as Real Madrid lift that Champions League trophy. Surely this will be the first of many for young Edgar Salinas.
Real Madrid has won the Champions League, and now it's time to announce the winner of this year's Ballon d'Or. Our final 3 is the youngest group in history with Iso Latino, Litingo, and Edgar Salinas, younger brother of the late great Lalo Salinas. And the player to win his first ever Ballon d'Or is Edgar Salinas. Like I said, this kid has to become the greatest of all time. Football is in his genes.
Hey Lalo, it's me again. I won my first Ballon d'Or. It only took me my second season. Well, I'll see you later. I love you, brother.
It is time for the final group stage game of the World Cup. It's going to be an exciting one as well, as the next three greats are going to their first World Cup. Lee is playing for China, Iso from Mexico, and who can forget the future GOAT, Edgar. He has won 3 Ballon d'Ors in a row, as well as 2 trebles in the last season. With Mexico needing a win, surely Edgar will drag Mexico to the next round, as he was rested for the first 2 games. Prepare for greatness.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a treat we have for you today. In the final group game of the World Cup, we have a must-win game for Mexico against their international neighbours, the US men's national team. Edgar Salinas was rested for the first 2 matches and now leads out his country as captain in this huge game. If Mexico win, they will advance to the round of 16 in the World Cup. However, if they fail to win, they will be out of the World Cup. This is a very big game for Mexico. As we get things kicked off, Mexico are in possession. The ball played over the top to Edgar. He brings it down, and it's an incredible goal. What a finish. This young man is not letting up. He has been in sensational form. Another chance for Mexico as Edgar has the US defenders backing off. He's through on goal. Finish. Incredible. 2-0 to Mexico. 2 goals from Edgar. Surely this is going to be a dominant performance from the Mexicans. And Edgar puts in a foot and takes the ball from Weston McKennie, and Tyler Adams comes up behind and through Edgar's back. That was a horrific challenge, and Edgar Salinas does not look like he's ready to get up. The referee is approaching to see how Edgar is.
Bro. No. I can't get injured. I have to win the World Cup.
He waves to the bench. This does not look good. Now with the Mexican star player out, the US men's national team now starting to come back into the game. Pulisic in the box across the goalkeeper, and that brings the US back into this game. 2-1. Will Mexico hang on? And the ball floated into the Mexican penalty area. The Mexicans seem to have it under control. No, they failed to deal with it, and Sargent puts it across goal. Oh my days, it is 2-2. The US men's national team have come back from 2-0 down. Now Pulisic making a run in behind. He gets the ball one-on-one, shoots across goal. USA 3, Mexico 2. The dream could be over for Mexico. How costly was that injury to Edgar Salinas in this game?
We lost. It's all my fault. I shouldn't have gotten injured.
USA have won their first ever World Cup. However, would things have been different if Edgar hadn't gotten injured? Once again, it's time to announce this year's Ballon d'Or winner. We have the same top 3 from the last 3 seasons, and once again, Edgar takes it home. Iso and Lee are still yet to win one, but Edgar, even while injured, has done enough to take home its 4th Ballon d'Or. This guy is surely out to beat Messi and his brother's record to become the greatest of all time.
Hey Lalo, I got some bad news. I got injured and I let our country down. Now I will be out for half of the next season that's coming. Looks like I can't win a Ballon d'Or this year.
Another year and another Champions League final for Edgar and Iso. Real Madrid were really staggering this season, but Edgar came back in January and has won them a Copa del Rey, La Liga, and has dragged them to the UCL final. He can still win another Ballon d'Or if he wants to win this tie, and they play against Lee's FC Barcelona in El Clasico. Edgar is on the back of 4 Ballon d'Ors in a row. Surely Edgar will take the victory for Madrid.
And the stage is set. The Champions League final. Having missed half a season through the injury he picked up in the World Cup, Edgar Salinas has been in incredible form, dragging Real Madrid all the way to the Champions League final. Will his influence be big enough tonight to lead Real Madrid to yet another Champions League trophy? Real Madrid with some good interplay around the Barcelona box. The ball is played through to Salinas. He shoots across goal, and that is 1-0. 3 minutes into the game, Real Madrid lead through Edgar Salinas. Edgar's form this season has been nothing short of breathtaking, and he has surely been the only reason that Real Madrid have got this far. Barcelona holding possession at the back, but no, Real Madrid take the ball with a high press. Edgar Salinas across goal again, and that is 2-0. Edgar Salinas take about 2 goals within 17 minutes, and Barcelona seem well and truly out of this game. Barcelona under more pressure with Salinas pressing the centre-back, and yes, another defensive mistake, puts him through on goal, and that's 3-0. What an incredible start to this match for Edgar Salinas. A 19-minute hat-trick in the Champions League final. He is nothing short of breathtaking. And at 3-0, the game ends, the final whistle is blown, and Real Madrid are once again the champions of Europe. Edgar Salinas, with only half a season, was not only able to drag Madrid to the final, but able to secure them the win as well.
Hey Edgar, congrats on another UCL. Sadly, I couldn't beat you.
Thanks, man. There's always next year.
Hey Edgar, let's go. Don't talk to that guy. He isn't a winner like us.
Oh, okay. Bye, Edgar.
And Real Madrid lift the Champions League trophy yet again. It is becoming more than a tradition at this point for Real Madrid and Edgar Salinas to win this trophy.
As Real Madrid win yet again another Champions League, Edgar takes another Ballon d'Or after absolutely carrying his side. There is nothing stopping him from becoming the GOAT. Another year, another Ballon d'Or ceremony. Nothing has changed. The top three once again is Lee, Iso, and Edgar. Surely the best three players in the world. However, who will make history today? Will Iso or Lee win the first ever Ballon d'Or? Or will Edgar go ahead and tie Messi and, more importantly, his brother's record of 7 Ballon d'Ors, as he's won the last 6 Ballon d'Ors and a total of 5 trebles? And the winner is Edgar once again. The kid is going to be the greatest in history. We are witnessing a one-of-a-kind talent.
Hey, Lalo. I need to say something. I'm in a bit of a puzzle, bro. The 8th Ballon d'Or. As crazy as it sounds, I just don't think I want it, man. My mind is telling me to have the best season of my life and become the GOAT. But my heart brings my confidence down because it doesn't want to overtake your legacy and disrespect you. I just don't know what to do, man.
Here we go. In this year's World Cup, we are going to have a brand new winner. It is Mexico versus China in the final. Edgar and Iso versus Lee. Edgar has been the best player in the world, and if he can win the World Cup, he surely will win his 8th Ballon d'Or in a couple of weeks and become the greatest player of all time.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the World Cup final, and what a final we have. We have the Mexicans, including Edgar Salinas and Iso Latino, playing Lee Ting-go and his Chinese teammates. Will Mexico be able to beat China? Will Edgar Salinas finally win a World Cup? And with that, could he go on to win an 8th Ballon d'Or and become the greatest player of all time? We shall soon see as Mexico take on China. We have Edgar Salinas now one-on-one with the goalkeeper. He's holding a defender off. Can he put it away? No, he puts it across the goal and over the bar. That's a poor finish. Mexico in possession in the Chinese half once more. Edgar, can he do something? No, he is tackled with ease on the edge of the Chinese box. This is not the Edgar Salinas we are used to seeing. And now Mexico on the break. Edgar Salinas, he's been played through. Surely he's through on goal. Can he finish it? He's one-on-one, hits it near post, and the goalkeeper puts it over the bar. Now on the attack with China. Can Mexico deal with it? Yes, they seem to. No, they've given the ball away in the area. Lee Ting-go with a brilliant finish. That is going to be the winner. The 91st minute, Lee Ting-go puts the ball in the back of the net for China, and surely that means China have won the World Cup. And with Lee Ting-go being the winner, this must make a big case for him to win his very first Ballon d'Or.
Hey Edgar, unlucky to not win
Leave me alone, man. Congrats on your stupid World Cup.
Man, finally! You cut off that loser Lee. Now you can focus on isolating yourself. Focus on your goal and win your 8th Ballon d'Or and become the GOAT. Just don't be a failure like your brother.
After a brilliant World Cup final as China upset Mexico, it is now time to determine the Ballon d'Or winner. Will Edgar become the greatest and win his 8th Ballon d'Or, or will Iso or Lee win their very first? The winner is Lee Ting-go. He wins his first ever Ballon d'Or. What a turn. We are here before the final group stage game of the Champions League. Real Madrid need a win to qualify to the next round. After winning this trophy multiple times the last 9 years, and Edgar winning 7 Ballon d'Ors, he is in the worst form of his life. It seems like the pressure is really getting to him, as he is one more Ballon d'Or away from becoming the GOAT of football. There is still time if he wins this game and inspires a Champions League round once again. Question is, will he disappoint his brother and fail?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Champions League football. We have Real Madrid playing Shakhtar Donetsk. And I never thought I'd say this with Edgar Salinas fit and available for Real Madrid, but they must win this game in order to qualify for the knockout stages. Can Edgar Salinas refine the glorious form of his younger years, or will this be curtains for Real Madrid in the Champions League this season? Vinicius Jr. on the ball, plays Edgar Salinas inside, and it's a great save. The ball is whipped in towards Edgar, who brings it down and turns and puts it over the bar. Ball out wide with Madrid once again, whipped in. A sitter kick from Salinas, and it's ball. Real Madrid, oh my word, Edgar Salinas has been put through 1-on-1. He cannot miss this. Surely he puts it away, and my word, that is a horrific finish, and the game finishes 0-0. Real Madrid are out of the Champions League at the group stages. This is a huge shock to world football.
No, we lost. I lost. What is going on with me? Don't know if I can break the record. If I break his record, what happens to his legacy? Did I just get lucky?
I gotta figure it out right now, 'cause I know what you need.
Will he hate me if I don't
You
yield?
want only the best and nothing but the best from me. I gotta figure it out right
Should I even break his
'cause I know
record?
what you need. You want only the best and nothing but the best from
Am
me.
I just not good enough? Don't know if I can break the record. Will I make my brother proud?
Hey Edgar, man, are you okay?
No, I'm not.
What's wrong?
For the past 20 years of my life, I have not been able to be okay. My brother's gone. He was my best friend, my hero. And for the past 20 years, I've been holding it all in. I've been isolating myself and not opening up. Not only that, but the past 4 years, I've been in terrible form because I'm scared. I'm scared to break his record and surpass him. I'm scared of making him mad. I'm scared of destroying his legacy. I just don't know what to do, man.
Hey Edgar, I'm sorry I'm not in your shoes and I have no idea how you feel, but you need to stop blaming yourself and stop holding these things in. You shouldn't put pressure on yourself. You're the greatest talent the world has ever seen. Your brother would be so proud of you if you win the 8th and cement yourself as the GOAT. His legacy will never be broken because it's what helped create yours. Edgar, you need to learn to let go of the past and believe in yourself.
Lee, I'm sorry for pushing you away. You're right. Iso isn't the real friend. You are. I'm gonna do it, man. I'm gonna have the best season of my life and win the 8th Ballon d'Or for my brother.
Here we go. We are about to witness the greatest moment in football history. Mexico versus China in the World Cup final once again. After 4 years of terrible form, Edgar has had the greatest season of his life, winning every trophy possible. But there are two that still elude him. His first World Cup and his 8th Ballon d'Or. However, Lee has been comfortably the second best player in the world, as he's won 4 Ballon d'Ors in a row. So Iso, where do you see this final going?
Simple. Edgar is back and he's ready to show that loser Lee who the true GOAT is.
Harsh words from Mr. Latino. Lee, any words?
I'm just happy to be here. A chance to win my 2nd World Cup and a 5th Ballon d'Or. I will leave my heart on the pitch, but I wish luck to Iso, Edgar, and Mexico, and let's have a good game.
Hey, this is Lalo. Can't come to the phone right now.
Hey Lalo, it's me. I just want to say sorry. I've been focused so much on working and not disappointing you that I haven't been able to experience what's around me. I should have been living for you, but rather, I was living in vain. But today that is going to change. I will win our country its first ever World Cup, win the Ballon d'Or, and make sure our legacy is remembered, and more importantly, yours is. Like I told you 12 years ago, this career, my life, is dedicated to you. I will be just like you, the greatest of all time.
From the Chance USA as young prospects to their 2nd World Cup final, today we have world champions Lee Team Go and China in the World Cup final against Mexico. with Iso Latino and Edgar Salinas. Edgar Salinas, who has been in horrific form for a number of years. Could this be a game of redemption for Edgar Salinas, for Mexico, and for the legacy that Edgar could leave behind, becoming the greatest player of all time with 8 Ballon d'Or wins? Anything is possible in the World Cup final. We start with Mexico on the attack. Iso Latino in the box. Brilliant finish across goal. Iso Latino puts the ball away. What a great goal, and what a position for Mexico to be in. 1-0 up in the World Cup final. Now China in possession and on the attack. Coming in from the wide position. Li Tingo gets the ball in the box and puts it in at the near post. Great save by the Mexican goalkeeper. Another great chance for Li Tingo and China. Li Tingo, and he puts it over the bar. That was very close, a near miss, and China could have been right back in the game. Mexico with the goal kick, played out to the centre-back, short, and oh no! Li Tingo's taking the ball from the Mexican centre-back, shoots across goal, and it is a goal. 1-1, a goal apiece for Iso Latino and Li Tingo. Surely this is the time for Edgar Salinas to step up and become the Mexican hero. Iso Latino chases down Li Tingo, and that's a horrific challenge. Yeah, that is a yellow card for Iso Latino. He needs to be careful. Once again, Iso Latino is chasing Li Tingo, and he goes through the back of him again. 71 minutes in, and Iso Latino has seen red. He is off. Red card for Iso Latino, and the game is still 1-1. This could be very bad for Mexico. They need Edgar Salinas to step up and win this for them. And it looks like Li Tingo is being taken off due to an injury from that challenge. Iso is gone. Li is gone. Can Edgar Salinas be the person to win this final?
Wow, man. For the first time, I'm alone. Li is injured, and even Iso is sent off. I'm truly alone. There is no way I can win this World Cup.
Edgar, don't doubt yourself. You are not alone. No matter what happens, I'll always be with you. Go, win that World Cup.
I will do it, brother.
Edgar Salinas carries the ball into the Chinese box. He's taken down from behind, and that will be a penalty. Yes, that is a penalty. This could be it. This could be the moment. And Edgar Salinas steps up to take the penalty. All the pressure on his shoulders, the weight of his brother's legacy, the weight of his country's expectation. Can he put the ball away? He steps up and puts the ball in the top corner. That will be the goal that wins Mexico the World Cup. That is the goal that brings Edgar Salinas back into Ballon d'Or contention. And that could be the goal that makes Edgar Salinas the greatest player of all time. The referee blows the final whistle, and Mexico have won the World Cup. Edgar Salinas is the Mexican hero as they lift the World Cup trophy. One question remains: will Edgar Salinas win his 8th Ballon d'Or, and will he become the greatest player in history?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Ballon d'Or ceremony. And once again, our final 3 is Iso, Li, and Edgar. The greatest 3 players I have ever seen, and who I would like to thank for their hard work over the years. But the question is, who will win this history-deciding Ballon d'Or? Will it be Li's time to win his 5th Ballon d'Or and try and catch up to his friend and competitor Edgar? Will World Cup winner Iso Latino win his 1st ever Ballon d'Or? Or will it be the man Edgar Salinas, the brother of probably the greatest player of all time, unless Edgar wins it today? 3 one-of-a-kind players, but there can only be one winner. And the winner is Edgar Salinas. He has done it and has become the greatest of all time.
Ladies and gentlemen, today is a momentous occasion, and I am beyond grateful to stand before you as the newly crowned greatest of all time. But as I revel in this triumph, I cannot help but reflect on the path that led me here. A journey of heartache and self-discovery that began when I was just 8 years old. It was the year I lost my beloved brother, Lalo, a figure of greatness who not only inspired me, but also served as my guiding light. For the next 2 decades, I found myself torn between 2 choices: to hold on tightly to the cherished memories of my dear brother, allowing his spirit to continue shaping me, or to withdraw into isolation, bottling up my emotions and numbing in the pain. Today, as I stand here, I want to share with you the most vital lesson I have learned. The power of vulnerability and the strength in embracing our feelings. Let us honor the memories of our loved ones like my dear brother Lalo by using their legacy as a driving force to create an enduring impact that celebrates the indomitable human spirit and the power of love.
Today, I will be surviving 365 days with Messi in the Premier League, but he is too weak for English football. Oh my god, he just got bodied, bro. Every win gets Messi one step closer to conquering the most physical league in football. You can't keep getting bullied like that, Messi. Come on. But conquering the Prem wasn't gonna be easy, as Neymar and Mbappe have followed him to show the world that they can dominate the hardest league. So let's go ahead and start our first Premier League game against Liverpool. Kovacic does the ring with a cross in to Lionel Messi, and yes, Messi has done it. Even though he is weak, he has scored the first goal of the season. And just like that, the ref blows the whistle and Messi wins his first Premier League game against Mbappe. In the other game, in Neymar's debut, he scores a hat-trick against Leeds United. There's going to be a lot of competition and Messi wants to become the best player in the Premier League.
Thank you for the invite, Messi. However, just because you beat me in the first game doesn't mean anything.
Kylian, I have full respect for you. I want the best for you this Premier League season.
I don't care, Messi. I'll score you this season, and I want to become the best player in the world, so I'm beating you to that golden boot.
Okay, Kylian, I wish you luck.
Alright, Lionel, how do you feel after your first game, and what are your goals for the rest of the season?
I feel great about my first game, just need to get used to the physicality. My aim is very simple: win the Golden Boot, win the Premier League, and the PFA Player of the Year to become the best Premier League player.
Greetings, Kylian. That first loss to Messi was not good. How do you feel and what do you want to achieve this season?
The first game wasn't ideal, but I'm not too worried. My goal here in the Premier League is to become the best player in the world. It's that simple.
Brilliant first game, Neymar, a hat-trick. What are your goals for this season?
It's simple, really. I've been tired of living in Messi's shadows for years. This year I'm going to take him down and win everything. Mark my words!
And straight after Messi's conference, it's time for him to improve on his last game as he's going to play Everton. Let's see if he can get another victory. Joao Felix plays a brilliant through ball into Lionel Messi as he is 1v1 against the Everton goalkeeper. Can he go ahead and get his second goal of the season? And yes, he does. It doesn't matter if he is the weakest player in the league. He's going to go ahead and use his football ability. And now it's N'Golo Kante who plays Lionel Messi, who cuts inside with his left foot. He takes a shot and he gets his second goal of the game. He is looking to become the best Premier League player this season. And Messi's 2 goals were enough to secure yet another victory for Chelsea. And in the next 2 games, he does pick up 3 goals and 2 more victories, as in the month of August, he picks up his first Player of the Month and his first ever Premier League season.
Good job, Lionel. First Player of the Month. This will get you to your goal for being the best Premier League player this season.
And then up next, Messi had a game against Newcastle where he conceded in the 63rd minute. Hopefully for the rest of the game, he can go ahead and score an equalizer. And in the 83rd minute, here come Newcastle United once again. Joelinton gives the pass to Alexander Isaac with a shot and it goes in. Chelsea conceded second and it's not looking likely that Messi is going to win this game. But here comes Messi looking for consolation as he turns the defender. Finesse shot and it's a brilliant save by Nick Pope. And the game does finish 2-0 to Newcastle. Messi picks up his first loss. Hopefully, this is one of not many losses. And just like that, Messi was 5 games into the Premier League season, sitting in second place with 12 points and was sitting in the top goal scoring charts with 6 goals ahead of Haaland, Neymar, and Mbappe. But up next was going to be a very tough game, a London derby in fact, against Tottenham Hotspur. Lionel Messi's first derby in the Premier League. Let's see how that goes. Heung-min Son is on a free kick as he crosses it into Ibrahima Sangare with a bullet header and it goes in. Messi goes 1-0 down. There's still a lot of time left to play. And now as Kulusevski finds a through ball into Harold Kane with a shot. And that is the second goal. 2-0 down. It's looking impossible that Messi is going to win this game. And just like that, Messi loses his first London derby. Another loss for Lionel Messi, but he has to go ahead and scratch that off as up next he has Arsenal. Another derby for Messi. Can he go ahead and win this one? Now it's Lionel Messi. Messi, can he go ahead and dribble past everyone, and he gets thrown down once again, showing his weakness. And sadly, it was a boring game as Messi could not score and Arsenal could not score at Chelsea, as it does finish in a 0-0 draw. And it wasn't getting any better for Messi as Kylian Mbappe wins the September Player of the Month.
Not your best of form. This month Mbappe takes the Player of the Month. You need to win more if you ever want to become the best player in the Prem.
However, the month of October served as a resurgence for Lionel Messi, as in his next 3 games he scores a total of 5 goals, and he was now still sitting at the top of the table for the top goal scoring charts with 11 goals, with Neymar only with 8. And in the Premier League, it was looking pretty decent for Chelsea as they were sitting in 4th place with 20 points, not far from that Premier League title. However, even though Messi had a bang in October, Neymar Jr. still wins the Player of the Month for October.
Messi, I would like to apologize. I've learned so much in these first few months in the Prem.
Kylian, I completely understand. You are young and hungry. I once was too. Focus on your game and the accolades will come.
You're right. I want to win the Prem title and focus on team glory. Do my best to make that happen.
I too have the same goals. I wish you luck for the rest of the seasons. Let the best man win.
Just be careful. Neymar wants to take you down, man.
I've heard about Ney's actions. We go a long way back. I'm sure we are good.
But now it was time for Lionel Messi to face the best team in the Premier League in Man City versus his former manager in Pep Guardiola. And now Phil Foden controls the ball, looking to get a first goal for Man City as he gets past the defender through ball into Erling Haaland with a shot, and Chelsea go 1-0 down. It's the best team in England. Let's see if Messi can help Chelsea come back from this loss. And no, that goal was enough to give Man City a victory as Pep Guardiola celebrates. If Messi ever wants to win the Premier League, he needs to be beating the teams that are very, very good. But after that loss to Man City, he has to go back to Stamford Bridge in order to face another Premier League title rival in Manchester United, and also playing against Neymar. Let's see how good Messi can perform. Mikhailo Mudryk sends a brilliant through ball to Lionel Messi, who is now 1v1 against David De Gea. Can he go ahead and keep his composure? Lionel Messi does have a shot and he puts it away. After losing to big Premier League sides in the past, he can finally get his first victory against a top 6 club. And now it's Mikhailo Mudryk gives the ball into N'Golo Kante, who finds Mateo Kovacic into Lionel Messi, who cuts to his right foot. It's still Lionel Messi with a shot and he puts his second. Surely he's gonna beat his first title rival of the season and beat Neymar in his first ever meeting against him. And yes, that Lionel Messi brace was enough to give him a 2-0 victory against Man United, and more importantly, a 2-0 victory against Neymar.
It's nice to see you again, Ney. You've had a brilliant season so far. Congratulations.
Save it, Lionel. You beat me this time, but you won't beat me ever again. I'll win every trophy individually and make sure I'm the best player in the Premier League.
Look, Neymar, I'm not here to rub anything in your face. I just missed my friend, but I understand your goals. I wish you luck, brother. Keep killing it.
And after that conversation with Neymar, Messi continued his up and down form, as in the next 3 games, he did pick up 2 goals. However, Neymar, in his next 3 games, picked up 6 goals as he won the Player of the Month for November. However, in December, it was a completely different story as Messi returned to his good form, scoring 4 goals in 6 games as he picked up the Player of the Month for December.
Another good month, Lionel. However, I'm still struggling to settle here. I hope the manager helped me become the best player in the Prem.
And help Lionel Messi, the manager did, as he went ahead and brought in Rodrigo De Paul to Chelsea Football Club in case there's any fights. Rodrigo De Paul can be his bodyguard, as well as having an Argentinian friend in the locker room. And Rodrigo De Paul joins a side that is sitting in 3rd place, 12 points behind the league leaders in Liverpool, but Messi is still the top of the Golden Boot race with 19 goals, 4 goals ahead of Neymar Jr. But it was now time to find out if Rodrigo De Paul's addition to the locker room was going to help Messi continue his good form against Crystal Palace. And now it's Lionel Messi from outside the box, and it's a brilliant save from Guaita. Rodrigo De Paul sends a beautiful ball to Lionel Messi already. He can go ahead and confirm his price tag. Lionel Messi with a shot, and yes, straight away the signing of De Paul has worked as they link up for Messi to get his first goal against Palace. But now Alton Edouard picks up the ball from outside the box and he scores as Crystal Palace equalize the game. Can Lionel Messi score another goal to pick up the 3 points? And no, sadly, the ref blows a whistle as they pick up a point, leaving Messi even farther from winning the Premier League title. But not only that, they do tie the next game against Nottingham Forest, and Messi scores in a 2-2 draw for another draw. And as the transfer window ends, it seems like no other signing is going to be brought in to help Messi achieve his goals. And even though Messi had a terrible January, on the other hand, Mbappe and Neymar were shining, as Mbappe with Liverpool picks up 3 victories in a row, and Neymar does pick up 5 goals in 3 games in the month of January to reward him the January Player of the Month. Something needs to change for Messi to continue good form. So the manager has gone ahead and decided to change the formation to a 4-3-3 attack, put Lionel Messi as an out-and-out striker. Hopefully that can help Lionel Messi to score more goals and not have up and down form throughout the rest of the season. But now it was time to see if Lionel Messi was going to shine in his brand new formation against Everton. Can he go ahead and pick up 3 points, something he hasn't done since December? And now it's Mykhailo Mudryk on the ball with a brilliant through ball into Lionel Messi, who has a chance to score the first goal of the game in the 12th minute. Lionel Messi on his left foot as he puts it away, a 1-0 lead. It looks like this new formation can go ahead and maybe help Messi score more goals. And once again, Mykhailo Mudryk picks up the ball as he sends a brilliant chip pass into Lionel Messi with a left-footed volley finish, and it's another goal for Lionel Messi as he picks up his brace. It looks like this new formation is gonna be the one to keep Messi in form. And the ref blows the whistle. Messi's double is enough to give him the first 3 points in 2 months, but they have to go ahead and play against the other Merseyside in the Premier League against Liverpool. Can Messi go ahead and get closer to the Premier League title by beating the league leaders, or they get even farther away? And now Kai Havertz picks up the ball as he sends a through ball into Lionel Messi. Can he go ahead and finish? And yes, he does. Lionel Messi in this new formation is absolutely shining. And yes, he's done it. The ref blows the whistle. Messi gets the 3 points to still giving them a fighting chance to hopefully fight for that league title. But he wasn't done just yet, as in the next game against Newcastle, he picks up a goal to give him the February Player of the Month award. It looks like Messi is all up from here.
Man, I'm loving this new formation. I feel like I'm in my prime. Let's continue this form and let's become the best player in the Premier League.
And now, to kick off the month of March, Messi and his new formation is up against the best team in the Premier League, Manchester City. Can he go ahead and beat them this time around? Gundogan plays the ball into Foden, who sends a through ball into Erling Haaland. He hasn't faced Erling Haaland with a finish, and Man City take a 1-0 lead so far. But Mudryk sends a brilliant pass into Lionel Messi, looking to equalize this game, even though Chelsea have a red card. Here comes Lionel Messi on his right foot, and he does put it away, equalizing this game with still 20 minutes left to go. But that was all she wrote for this game, as Chelsea draw. But straight away, he has to go ahead and brush it off, as Messi now has to return to Tottenham Hotspur, a team he lost to earlier in the season. It's the second minute of the game. Messi already has a penalty. Surely Messi is gonna score this. He goes to the left hand side and he puts it away, taking a 1-0 lead. He wants to take down Tottenham. And now it's Joao Felix on the ball with a brilliant through ball into Lionel Messi. Can he go ahead and double the lead and potentially finish off this game? Lionel Messi with a shot, and he puts it away. Let's go. Messi is a brand new man. He's going to win every single trophy in the Premier League. He's going to be the best player in the Premier League. And now here comes Danjuma, looking to get a consolation here for Tottenham Hotspur. Lucas Moura with a chip shot, and he goes in. Tottenham do get a consolation. Hopefully they don't come back and draw this game. And now it's Ibrahima Sangare. Gives a pass into Heung-min Son. He gets past the defense. What is the defense doing? Heung-min Son equalizes the game. Chelsea choked the game for Lionel Messi. This sets him farther from the league title, man. This cannot be happening. But that is the end of the script for today's game, as it does finish 2-2. However, in other good news, Lionel Messi picks up the Player of the Month for March. Can Messi win it all? However, it seems to be that the title race is over. Liverpool is so far ahead of Chelsea, as they probably have secured the Premier League title that is going to go to Mbappe, but he still has the Golden Boot left to win and the PFA Player of the Year. And to kick off the month of April, Messi slows down just a little bit, as in the next 3 victories that Chelsea do pick up, he only scores 1 goal, but he has to go ahead and move on, as up next to end off the month of April, he has to play against Manchester United, against Neymar Jr., the man who wants to take him down. Messi won the first time. Can Messi go ahead and beat Neymar a second time? And now it's N'Golo Kante with a brilliant through ball into Lionel Messi, sent into space. Messi is trying to shit on Neymar and the rest of the Premier League here now. Messi with a shot, and he takes a 1-0 lead. Messi looks to be hopefully back in form. But Man United do have a penalty here. Bruno Fernandes is looking to equalize this game as he goes to the left, but Edouard Mendy makes a save. And the ref blows the whistle, as Messi's only goal is enough to give him the 3 points, and Messi once again beats Neymar out in the Premier League season. But however, due to a reschedule, Chelsea now have to play Arsenal at home. Messi has to make sure he performs with every single game left if he wants to beat out Neymar for the Golden Boot. And for that, PFA Player of the Year. Messi has a penalty in the 20th minute to take the lead against Arsenal as he goes to the left and he puts it away. 2 back-to-back goals against 2 big clubs. How good can he perform in these last couple games of the season? And once again, Messi is the hero as his only goal. Once again, gives him another 3 points, another great performance. But another reschedule sees Chelsea beat Southampton at the end of April to give Lionel Messi the Player of the Month for April. But it was now the final month, the final days of the Premier League season and the league table. Like I said, the league is wrapped up. Liverpool and Mbappe have won it with 88 points. But the top goal scoring charts looks to be done as Lionel Messi has 31 goals and Neymar only has 22. 9 goals ahead of Neymar. But there's still one thing left to compete with, and it's the PFA Player of the Year with Kylian Mbappe, Neymar, and Messi all competing.
Messi, I'm sorry, man. I should have never spoke to you that way. I just want to be a great man.
Nay, you're great, brother. You've changed the world of football with your skills. You are the only Neymar. You are never in my shadow.
Thanks, Lionel. The golden boot is yours. However, let the best man win for the PFA Player of the Year. 3 games left to go.
And it's now time that Messi faces Leeds United in the third to last game of the season. It's very important that Messi performs in these last 3 games if he wants to win the PFA the Player of the Year and maybe even the Golden Boot. Joao Felix picks up the ball early in the game, gives it into Lionel Messi and it goes wide. Mikhail Mudryk with a cross into Lionel Messi and it's a brilliant save from Meslier. And now Messi puts a cross in into Joao Felix with a bicycle kick, but no, it's saved once again. And the ref blows the whistle as Messi and Leeds draw the game. Not the best performance for Messi, but he still has 2 games left. And up next is the second to last game of the season. It should be an easy game. It's Fulham. Come on, Messi, put up a masterclass performance. Second minute of the game, Messi has an opportunity to take the lead through a penalty. Lionel Messi goes to the left-hand side, but it's saved by Bernd Leno. And now Fulham have a penalty of their own. Alexander Mitrovic to go to the left-hand side, but Mendy saves the return penalty. But in this boring game, there is yet a final penalty. Can Messi win this game as he chips it and it goes wide? Messi was not able to score against Leeds or against Fulham. Is he gonna lose that PFA Player of the Year? And it's now the last game of the season. Chelsea are about to finish in 3rd or 2nd depending on final day results. But Messi has dropped 2 stinkers in the past 2 games. One Neymar scored 3 goals in his last 2 games. And Mbappe has won his last 2 games. Can Messi perform a masterclass? Can he still win the PFA Player of the Year regardless of what happens? And not only that, Messi has the opportunity to break the Golden Boot record for most goals in a single season. I'm 100% sure if he breaks that record, he can go ahead and win that PFA Player of the Year.
In this tough league, the challenge was real, a test of strength that none could conceal. For 365 days, Messi fought and endured tackles and fouls that seek to obscure. But in the last game, as the final whistle sounds, Messi stands tall, his spirit unbound. For he has survived and shown he is strong. With grit and heart, he has shown he belongs.
5 minutes into the game, Lionel Messi picks up the ball as he cuts to the left foot, gets past one defender. That is disgusting, but it's still Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi has a shot on his left foot, and yes, early in the game, he gets a goal. He's looking to make a statement in this last game that he deserves that PFA Player of the Year to become the best player in the Premier League. And now, Lionel Messi has a penalty to go ahead and further the lead and continue his good performance. He goes to the left and he puts it away. 2 goals. Can he get that hat-trick, man? And sadly, a hat-trick wasn't to be as Messi scored a brace and he does finish in the Team of the Year for the Premier League and he does break the Golden Boot record. But now, it's time to find out, will Lionel Messi win the PFA Player of the Year and become the best player in the Premier League?
Nay, I'm glad we settled our differences. We both had brilliant seasons. This year, I'm sure one of us will win it.
Yes, Lionel, I agree. Thank you for putting me into my place and guiding me through the majority of my career. Well, it's time to find out who won.
Golden Boot winner Lionel Messi and one-man team Neymar. And the winner is Kylian Mbappe.
What the fuck? The Ballon d'Or is the ultimate prize in world football, with Messi considered the greatest of all time by winning 8 Ballon d'Ors. But this is Ronaldo Jr., a young player just starting his career, but he doesn't even have a club yet. But he's not going to give up. With hard work and determination, I'm going to guide him to the top, win him 8 Ballon d'Ors and make him the greatest player of all time. This is Ronaldo Jr.'s father, and he is the 2nd greatest player of all time and was going to get Ronaldo Jr. a contract at Al Nassr. However, he became a free agent, meaning that his son is also a free agent. And the question is, what clubs are willing to sign them. So Ronaldo and his son went to club after club and manager after manager, trying to convince every club and every manager to go ahead and sign them for their team. However, every single one rejected but one. And the only club that was willing to give them a contract was the biggest rivals of the club Ronaldo used to play for in Sporting and SL Benfica. But despite the history, controversially, Ronaldo and Ronaldo Jr. have both signed for SL Benfica and will be playing together in the Liga Portugal. And as Ronaldo Jr. wears the number 17, he is only a 63 overall. However, him and his father are the only two strikers at the club, meaning that at the start of his career, Ronaldo Jr. will be a bench player right behind his father. But if Ronaldo Jr. ever wants to win the Ballon d'Or, let alone 8, he has to go ahead and start for the biggest clubs in the world one day. But for now, leading up to the first game of the season, Ronaldo Jr. worked his butt off in training week after week, as he is set to make his professional debut on the first game of the season as Benfica are 3-1 up as he comes on for his father. Can he go ahead and make an impact? And here come Benfica as Goviera through ball into Ronaldo Jr. already in the 81st minute. His first touches on the ball. Can it result in a goal? And yes, he puts it away straight away. 4-1, he makes it. What a way to shine on your professional debut. Now here come Benfica as Gochku gives it into Ronaldo Jr. Has a turn, has a shot, but it's saved by the keeper. So close to getting his brace. And now it's Benfica once again. Arikoglu through ball into Ronaldo Jr. Can he go ahead and get his brace? And this time, he puts it away. What a debut. This may be a shitty team in Portugal, but regardless, he shows out. And just like that, the ref blows a whistle and it's a successful debut for Ronaldo Jr. Surely, with this great start, he has a great future left to go, and he becomes the greatest of all time one day. His immediate future, however, looked great, as in his first ever professional game, he was involved in the team of the week for the first ever week. As even though he sat on the bench throughout the whole season, him and his father dominated the Liga Portugal, both scoring goal after goal after goal, as they were now on the final day of the season, sitting in first place, tied with points with Sporting, as they faced each other on the final day, with the winner becoming the Portuguese champions. Not only that, Ronaldo Jr. was extremely impressive, as he is the 4th top goal scorer in the league, with 25 goals, only behind Pedro Goncalves, Cristiano Ronaldo, and the dangerous Victor Gyökeres, who will be playing his final game at Sporting tonight. But it was going to be interesting because Di Maria is out injured for the final game of the season, meaning that Ronaldo Jr. will be starting his first game out of position at right wing. Not only is this Ronaldo Jr.'s first ever start, but his first ever game at right wing in probably the most important game of his career so far. Can he keep his cool and then press and win the Portugal League title? And the game kicks off. Here comes Victor Gyökeres, gives it into Brancanga. Brancanga with an early shot, and it goes wide. Sporting cannot finish. Now it's Alexander Ba gives it into Cristiano. Cristiano into his son Ronaldo Jr. And here come Benfica on their first attack of the game. It's Ronaldo Jr. running down the wing, his first ever time playing. He's looking for the opportunity here. He scores it into Kochku with a shot and it hits the post. How unlucky can Benfica get? But now it's Ba. Ba gives it into Kochku. Kochku gives it into Ronaldo Jr. And here comes Ronaldo Jr. once again, looking to create another opportunity. Gives it into Ronaldo, but it's cleared out by the defender. And here comes Benfica once again as Kochku gives it into Ronaldo Jr., who's been dangerous on his right wing, gives it to his father, who goes for the power shot, and he puts it top corner. Benfica take the lead. It's 1-0. If the scores stay like this, they will be Portuguese champions. Goncalves gives it to Victor Gyökeres. Here comes Sporting Lisbon. Gyökeres looking for a shot, and he had to be stopped. Otamendi, please don't get sent off. It's going to be a penalty, and it's a yellow. That's good. But hopefully Victor Gyökeres misses his penalty. And right before halftime, Victor Gyökeres has the opportunity to equalize this lead, and it's saved by Trubin. Let's go. Benfica are still lead. Here come Benfica. Ronaldo Jr. gets rid of one defender, and it's still Ronaldo Jr. looking to get past. He sends a through ball into Cristiano Ronaldo, his father, to finish off the game. And yes, hopefully this game is over. Early in the second half, they make it 2-0. Asu! They're going to win the Portuguese League title. But here comes Sporting. Victor Gyökeres is not looking to give up on his team. Alexander Ba is trying to get back. Victor Gyökeres looking for a shot. He gets rid of the defender and it goes in. It's 2-1. Gyökeres picks up the ball. This game is not over just yet. This game has been end to end, but Kochku wins the header. Now it's Ronaldo Jr. gives it into Cristiano Ronaldo, who gives it into Alexander Ba. Ba through ball into Ronaldo Jr. Can he go ahead and finish? He chips it over the keeper and it goes wide. The opportunity to seal the game. Hopefully, that doesn't bite them in the butt afterwards. But here comes Sporting with the final opportunity of the game, surely, as Brancanga gives it into Nuno Santos. If Benfica concede, I'm not sure if they win the league title. It's a through ball into Victor Gyökeres. Can he go to finish this? It's a great tackle from the defender. This game has to be over. And the ref blows the whistle. They have done it. Even though Junior missed a last-minute opportunity to secure the game, it shows that he has a lot left to work on. But they have done it. They lift the league title. Ronaldo Jr. in his first ever season. The youngest league winner, probably at 14, 15 years old. This is incredible. This is surely putting him on the right to becoming the greatest of all time one day.
I cannot believe I did it. I was nervous to play out of position, but I played incredible. I am just like my father, play anywhere needed. But now I must continue to work hard to eventually leave Portugal. I will never win a Ballon d'Or here.
And as Benfica won the league title, there is some bad news. Ronaldo Jr.'s father, Ronaldo, will be retiring at the end of the season, so he has already played his last game. As Junior and his father have one last conversation as players together over some dinner. Ronaldo goes ahead and tells his son that it was his main goal to play until he played with his son, and his dream has been achieved and it's time for him to leave world football. But he tells him to be ready, as Ronaldo Jr. will be the starting striker for Benfica, and if he wants to go ahead and win Ballon d'Ors and become the greatest of all time, he needs to impress in the Liga Portugal to go ahead and transfer elsewhere. Ronaldo Jr. responds, "Thank you for everything, I won't let you down." But it's going to be difficult for Junior to replicate what Ronaldo did, as he was in the team of the season. And he also won the league's golden boot at 40 years old. Can Junior step up to the plate? But regardless, it was a great season for Ronaldo Jr. as he had 28 goals and 2 assists, now out of 70 overall, and has gained the right wing position. Let's see if he can handle the pressure to replace his father here at Benfica, as Erling Haaland won the Ballon d'Or. And live up to the hype is exactly what he did as he began the Liga Portugal season amazing, scoring goal after goal. But not only that, made his UCL debut and beat the likes of FC Barcelona in the group stages to go ahead and qualify for the round of 16. And it did not end there, as they knocked out Fenerbahce in the round of 16 and then somehow beat Liverpool in the quarterfinals. And he now has his first leg semi-final tie against Tottenham Hotspur. Can he go ahead and somehow take Benfica to a UCL final? Here come Tottenham Hotspur early in this first leg of the quarter semi-final, and it goes wide. Solanke misses an opportunity. But now it's Benfica. It's Kochku on the ball, gives a through ball into Ronaldo Jr. And here comes Ronaldo Jr. who gives it back into Kochku. Kochku gives it back into Ronaldo Jr. Can he go ahead and make it 1-0 in the semi-final tie? Left-footed finesse, and it hits the crossbar. Jr. is this close to taking the lead. And here come Benfica once again. Gouveia gives it into Ronaldo Jr. Looking to make it 1-0. Cuts inside, gives it to Gouveia. Gouveia with a shot. The captain. It's saved by Carles Chini. And now it's Di Maria gives it into Ronaldo Jr. Jr. right before halftime, looking to take the lead here. Kochku gives it into Ronaldo Jr. Can it finish first time header? And why does he not volley it? He needs to get better at these headers, man. And here come Benfica. It's Kochku on the ball. Gives it into Ronaldo Jr. Has the opportunity to make it 1-0. He puts it in the top corner post. How unlucky can he get today? And now it's Jurasek, gives it to João Mario, into Junior. 78 minutes in, Kochku sends a brilliant through ball into Junior. Surely this is the one to take them the lead, and no, it's saved by the keeper again. Come on, Junior. 82nd minute, it's Al Hilal into Kochku. Kochku gives it into Junior. One last potential opportunity to win this game, the first leg of the semifinals, Junior, and he puts it away. A brilliant set of skill, ice in the veins, didn't feel any pressure at all. He makes it 1-0. Surely this game is over and they're going into the second leg with the 1-0 lead. Could this be the biggest upset in UCL history? And they have done it. Ronaldo Jr.'s brilliant sets of skills at the end of the game secures them the victory. They're going to the UCL semifinal second leg with a 1-0 lead. Surely they can get to the UCL final somehow. After that brilliant first leg, sadly the second leg ended in a 3-0 loss, with the fairy tale story coming to an end, as Ronaldo Jr. was one of the top goal scorers with 10 in 12 appearances. But even though he got knocked out in the UCL semifinals against Tottenham, he went ahead and won the Portuguese double in the Taça de Portugal and the Portuguese La Liga, as he went ahead and was included in the team of the season, won the golden boot, but somehow missed out on the player of the season, as he went ahead and got 39 goals and 1 assist in 51 games in all competitions, as he is now a 77 overall at just 15 years old. Surely a lot of big clubs are gonna come in for him at the beginning of the season. And after his brilliant season, Ronaldo Jr. was nominated to win the Ballon d'Or, but he of course didn't win it, as he isn't good enough, as Bukayo Saka wins his first Ballon d'Or. But this is a good sign. Now he is going to leave Benfica, but I wonder what teams are gonna come in for him. And as we got to the end of the season, it's time for Ronaldo Jr. to leave elsewhere. And even though he got many offers, only one of them was from a top club, and that club was PSG. They have offered him a 2-year contract, and I think Ronaldo Jr. is going to accept that. We need to go to a top club if he ever wants to win a Ballon d'Or, let alone become the greatest of all time. So Ronaldo Jr. has gone ahead and signed for PSG, where the likes of Kylian Mbappe and Lionel Messi have played before. Let's hope that he can replicate their form and win a Ballon d'Or here. And as Ronaldo Jr. joins wearing the number 17 at 16 years old at a 77 overall, it seems like he's not the best striker at the club as he'll be playing from the bench. However, the manager Luis Enrique called him into his office to let him know a little information. He says, Ronaldo Jr., you are aware that you will be a bench player here at the club. However, Victor Boniface did get suspended in the last game of the season, meaning that you'll be starting the very first game of the season. And who knows, my mind could be changed if you perform well. Ronaldo Jr. responds, you won't be let down. Thank you for this opportunity. But it was now time for Ronaldo Jr.'s debut for PSG. A good performance here could set up his career for success. And here comes PSG. Is Rodrigo on the ball, sends a through ball into Cristiano Jr. His first touches as a PSG player, puts a finesse, and he puts it away. Straight away linking up with Rodrigo, who joined from Real Madrid. It's 1-0. Junior is looking to impress Luis Enrique. And here comes PSG once again as Rodrigo gives it back into Ronaldo Jr., who has a touch, has a shot, but it's saved by the keeper. As Malo Gusto gives it to Rodrigo, gets rid of the defenders. It's still Rodrigo. Rodrigo comes back, gives it to Ronaldo Jr. on his left foot, and he puts it away. A brace on his League One debut. Ronaldo Jr. is going to do it. He's going to impress Luis Enrique. And here comes PSG. As Junior gives it into Rodrigo. Rodrigo's looking for a goal as well. He chips the keeper, but it goes over the bar. And now it's Antonio Silva gives it into Sankangi, who gives it into Rodrigo. Here comes PSG to go ahead and secure this first game of the season. It's still Ronaldo Jr. Gets rid of one defender, gets rid of a second for his hat-trick. And yes, he does it. His first ever hat-trick of his professional career. Surely, he should be considered in the starting 11. The Red Bulls whistle and Junior picks up his match ball. But I wonder if Luis Enrique is a man of his word.
My first ever hat-trick. Surely I will start, I just need to maintain this form to keep Boniface on the bench.
And after his incredible debut, Luis Enrique was a man of his word as Ronaldo Jr. continued to start and kept Boniface on the bench as he scored goal after goal in the league. His performances also extended to the UCL as they beat the likes of Arsenal and Leverkusen to finish in third place in the UCL group stages. But he did not stop there, knocking out Arsenal in the round of 16, Inter Milan in the quarters, and even beating Real Madrid in 2 legs in the semi-final, where he'll be in the UCL final against FC Barcelona. The possibility of winning the Ballon d'Or this season is high as he went ahead and won the domestic double with PSG, winning the League Cup and the league title, but also being involved in the team of the season, winning the Golden Boot and getting his first ever player of the season on his debut campaign. Surely, this is the golden opportunity to win his first Ballon d'Or. And here come FC Barcelona at the start of the UCL final. It's Jeremy Hato on the ball looking to score already. Has a shot, but Donnarumma makes a great save. And now it's Rodrigo on the ball, gives it to João Neves. It's João Neves, gives it to Junior, who gives it into Rodrigo, who have both been dominating this season. Here comes PSG, first attack of the game. Rodrigo has a shot, and it goes in. An assist from Ronaldo Jr., but to be honest, Rodrigo did everything. PSG take a 1-0 lead in the UCL final. But here come FC Barcelona, not looking to give up. It's Sudakov on the ball, on the attack. But here come Barcelona, Sudakov into Cabral. They're not looking to give up. It's back into Sudakov, Sudakov into Kingsley. Coman, who has a shot, but Donnarumma makes another great save. Barcelona have a corner. It's Declan Rice with the cross into Ronaldo Araujo, and Donnarumma has to make another save. But here come Barcelona. It's Sudakov, gives it into Cabral, Cabral for the equalizer, and he puts it away. It's a mistake for Pacho, gives it directly into the Barcelona player. And now it's 1-1. And here come PSG. It's Kochku, gives it to João Neves into Rodrigo. Rodrigo sends it through ball into Kochku. Kochku does find Javi Simmons, who lays it off into Ronaldo Jr., but it's offside. The golden opportunity to take the lead. A brilliant play, but Javi Simmons is barely, his knee is literally offside, man. Tough call. And now it's Fabian Ruiz on the ball looking for that through ball. He gives it to Junior. And now here comes Ronaldo Jr. Ronaldo Jr., who has been quiet as of late, gives it into Rodrigo. Rodrigo with a follow-up shot, and it's saved. And he has another follow-up, and it's saved again. The keepers are going incredible right now. But now it's Kochku to cross this ball into Antonio Silva with the header, and Ter Stegen makes a great save. But now it's Malo Gusto, gives it to Kochku, who sends it through ball into Ronaldo Jr. for his first shot, and it goes over the bar. PSG just can't finish today. And after the full-time whistle, it went to extra time where it was extremely boring, and there will be a penalty shootout to decide who will be the UCL winner. Will Barcelona win their first UCL since 2015, or will PSG win their first ever UCL ever. Rodrigo is setting the tone in his penalty shootout for PSG. Can he score or miss? And he puts it away. 1-0 to Paris. But now it's Cabral looking to create an opportunity as well, has a shot and it goes in. It's 1-1. And up next is Ronaldo Jr., his first ever penalty shootout. Can he go ahead and approve? And yes, he does. 2-1. He doesn't miss. And now it's Lamine Yamal, youngster versus youngster. He goes down the middle. Lamine Yamal also scores his. But now it's Carlos Soler, the Spanish midfielder. He goes to the bottom left and it's 3-2. PSG yet to miss. But now it's Declan Rice, the man who only passes back. He goes down the middle and it goes in. And now the captain, Fabian Ruiz. Can he put this one away? And yes, he does. It's almost saved by Ter Stegen. 4-3. Trent Alexander-Arnold, who joined Barcelona, goes to the right-hand side and he puts it away. This is dangerous. It's Joao Neves to take the next penalty. He goes ahead. It goes to the left, but it's saved by Ter Stegen. If Pedri puts this one away, they will go on and win the UCL final, and Junior will miss out and potentially miss out on the Ballon d'Or. He goes down the middle and Donnarumma makes a save. And now Javi Simmons against his old teammates. He goes to the bottom right and he puts it away. And now the tables have turned. If Donnarumma saves this, or this midfielder, Huge Milan, misses, PSG were UCL winners. He goes to the left and Donnarumma makes a save. They have done it. Donnarumma, the hero. PSG are going to win the first UCL. Junior is winning his first ever UCL title. And yes, they have done it. They lift the UCL trophy. A treble for Ronaldo Jr. in his first ever top team season. Surely that secures him his first Ballon d'Or. If you guys have enjoyed this video so far, make sure to subscribe right now. And after securing the treble, Ronaldo Jr. ends the season with an 83 overall at just 16 years old, 59 goals and 11 assists. Surely he has to win that Ballon d'Or. And with Junior winning his first Ballon d'Or, he already has more Ballon d'Ors than the likes of Kylian Mbappe, Neymar, and even Robert Lewandowski. And he is now alongside the names of Zinedine Zidane, Ronaldinho, and Karim Benzema. But he's not gonna stop there, as he is aiming to become the greatest of all time. And he was truly on the route of becoming the greatest of all time, as in the next 3 seasons, he went ahead and won 3 doubles, winning the league title in the UCL 3 times in a row. He was also included in the team of the season 3 times, won the Golden Boot 3 times, won the player of the season 3 times. But not only that, won his next 2 Ballon d'Ors, as he is now on 90 overall, scoring 50 goals and 17 assists, a sure favorite to win the Ballon d'Or. But up next, he has the World Cup with Portugal. Surely, if he can secure that, he could win his 4th Ballon d'Or. But now with 3 Ballon d'Ors, he surpassed the likes of R9 and Franz Beckenbauer, and now is alongside the names of Johan Cruyff and Michel Platini. The question is, can he go in and shine in this World Cup, his first ever World Cup with Portugal? At the World Cup, Junior will be wearing the number 7 just like his father, and that really helped them dominate as they got win after win in the group, topping the group, beating the likes of Argentina. But not only that, they knocked out the US in the round of 16 and beat Argentina once again in the quarterfinals. And in the semifinals against France, he scored to take a 1-0 lead. However, he picked up an injury and was taken out of the game as France made a comeback and won 2-1 as they eventually won the World Cup. And the injury, ladies and gentlemen, is bad. He picked up an ACL injury and will be out for the rest of the season. 11 months he'll be out. This is extremely worrying for Ronaldo Jr. But despite getting injured, his performances were enough to win them the Ballon d'Or, meaning he now has a total of 4, better than Platini and Cruyff, and now only behind 2 players, the greatest of all time, Lionel Messi, and more importantly, his father, who has 5. But the question is, can he recover nicely from his injury and eventually overtake his father and then Lionel Messi? And as Junior was ready to watch from the locker room the entire season, PSG went ahead and replaced him and signed Kenan Yildiz, who is a 90 overall. But the question is, can we replace Ronaldo Jr.? And it seems like he was able to replace Ronaldo Jr. as he scored goal after goal, winning PSG the league title and the UCL, being involved in the team of the season, winning the Golden Boot, and winning the player of the season at the end of the year, scoring 51 goals and 17 assists throughout the entire season. And this is not good for Ronaldo Jr. as he is recovering from his injury now at an 80 overall. And Kenan Yildiz went ahead and won the Ballon d'Or for PSG. Is Ronaldo Jr. gonna go ahead and compete with Yildiz when he comes back? Is he gonna change position? Or are they gonna sell him from this club? Well, Luis Enrique brought him into his office to share some news. He says, Ronaldo Jr., I want to thank you for everything, but as you know, you had an ACL injury. And every player that has an ACL injury never recovers from it. Not only that, but we've also signed Yudis who just won the Ballon d'Or, so I'm sorry, Ronaldo Jr. I'm going to put you on the transfer list and you're going to be leaving the club. Thank you for everything once again. Ronaldo Jr. responds, I understand, boss. I don't know why you would do this. I know I can come back from it, but I accept your decision. So Ronaldo Jr. has left the club and I wonder what kind of offers will come in for him. So we've reached the end of the season and of course PSG have transfer listed Ronaldo Jr. Let's see what offers came in. And out of all the offers, there was only one big club and it was Manchester United. However, as good as that sounds, they literally finished in 9th place last season in the Premier League, meaning there's no European football if Junior joins. But to be honest, it's the only offer we can accept, so Ronaldo Jr. is signing his contract. Let's just hope he can rebuild his career at Man United. So Ronaldo Jr. is joining Man United where his father, Ronaldo, used to play. The question is, can he go ahead and win a Ballon d'Or just like his father at the club? More importantly, just go back in form, as he was left at home in the Euros due to his injury. And as Ronaldo joins Man United at 21 years old wearing the number 7, can he go ahead and kickstart his career after his injury? But it was time to find out as Junior's making his Premier League debut against Brighton. Here come Manchester United, it's Medina, gives it to Ronaldo Jr. on his debut, but he loses the ball. And here come Man United, it's Calvo, gives it to Ronaldo Jr. His first touch assist coming back from injury. It's Ronaldo Jr.'s looking for an opportunity. He sends a through ball into Mason Mount, but Mount doesn't get to it. Was that a good pass? And now it's Medina, gives it into Ronaldo Jr. And here goes Ronaldo Jr. once again, looking for his first goal at the Premier League. Has a finesse shot from outside the box and it hits the crossbar. Ronaldo is getting so close. Here come Brighton on the counter-attack. It's Molebe with a shot. It's saved by the keeper, but the follow-up goes in. Thankfully, it's offside. Now it's Man United right before halftime. It's Mason Mount through ball into Cristiano Jr. Surely he has to go ahead and score this. He goes right in front of the keeper. He chips it, but it's saved by Niemi. He should have shot it earlier. And here come Man United in the 56th minute. It's Ronaldo Jr. who gives it into Calvo. And now it's Calvo looking for the opportunity. He sends a through ball into Jr. Jr. is looking to get rid of the defenses. And yes, he does. It's still Jr., but no, he gets tackled. Ronaldo Jr. is just not playing like how he used to. And now it's Brighton Hove Albion with a shot and the keeper goes out of the way. Out of nowhere, they create an opportunity. And Nico Williams makes it 1-0. Is Junior gonna lose on his Man United debut? Now it's Man United. It's Mason Mount with a through ball into Ronaldo Jr. Looking to equalize his game. Sends a through ball into Calvo. And now it's Calvo with a shot and it goes in. It's 1-1. Junior may have not been able to score today, but he assists the bald man, the bald youngster. It's 1-1. Here come Brighton once again. It's Nico Williams looking for his second. He squares it into Van der Sar, who has a shot and it goes in. This game might be over. This Man United team, there's a reason they finished in 9th place last season. They were terrible, and it doesn't help that Junior hasn't been good today. And the ref blows a whistle. Junior has a disaster class on his first game. He may have gotten the assist, but we know the Junior, the 4-time Ballon d'Or winner, should not be playing like this. After a stinker on his debut, he eventually went on to score his first goal. However, this wasn't the same Ronaldo Jr. that we knew, as he was pretty much mid throughout the entire season. And with only a couple games left to go in the Premier League season, basically them finishing in 8th, he, however, did have an opportunity to win a trophy, and that is the FA Cup final where they'll be facing Tottenham. Maybe if Junior can win this trophy, this could get him back into the Ronaldo Jr. that we know. And here come Man United. It's Calvo through ball into Ronaldo Jr. looking for the opportunity here to make it 1-0. He gets past the defender. Ronaldo Jr. has a shot and it's saved by Carnecci. And now it's Medina, gives it to Daniel Gore. Daniel Gore gives it to Ronaldo Jr. on the opportunity once again, looking to get rid of the defenders, but Gore gets it back into Ronaldo Jr. from outside the box, and Carnecci makes another great save. But here come Tottenham Hotspur. It's Ibrahim on the attack for Tottenham, has a shot and it goes wide. That was not a good shot. And now it's Rowe through ball into Ronaldo Jr. Surely this time he can score and he's offside. Come on, Junior. You need to time that better. How far was he offside? It looks like literally a toe is offside. Come on, Junior, lock in. And after those early opportunities, nothing really happened in both halves and an extra time, meaning that there will be a penalty shootout. Junior is not very confident right now. And Ronaldo Jr. will be taking the first penalty. Not only does he need this for his confidence, but for the confidence of his team. For this penalty shootout, please, Junior, please do it. And yes, he scored it. Please be the reason why he gets back into form. He really needed that penalty. Vitinha goes down the middle and it goes in 1-1. But now it's Medina to take this penalty. He's going to go ahead and go to the bottom right and it goes in. Yes, 2-1. Junior really set the tone here today. And now it's Peters. He goes to the left-hand side and it's 2-2. Now it's Calvo, the bold right winger. Where's he gonna go? He goes to the top left and he hits the post and it goes in. 3-2. United have not missed. But now it's Alejandro Beliz. Goes to the bottom right and it goes in. But now it's Diaz, the left back. He goes to the bottom right and it goes in. 4-3. Someone has to miss a penalty. Ibrahim with the deadest haircut I've ever seen goes to the right and it's saved by the keeper. And now all Camavinga needs to do is score this penalty and they'll be FA Cup winners. Helping Junior win his first trophy here at Man United is Eduardo Camavinga. Goes to the right and it goes in. They have done it. Junior and United have won the FA Cup and they lift the FA Cup trophy. Is this what Junior needed for his confidence?
Yes, I scored my penalty and we won the FA Cup. Little by little, I will get back to where I was and get back on track on becoming the GOAT.
As they won the FA Cup, Man United finished the season in 10th place, as Junior had 24 goals and 13 assists in all competitions. That is good, but that is not good for Junior's expectations. And after that mid-season in the brand new season, yet again, it was another mid-season for Ronaldo Jr. as Man United finished in mid-table, but they did win the Europa League, meaning that Ronaldo Jr. will have Champions League football as he is now a 93 overall and had a slightly better season. As UDs won another Ballon d'Or. However, in the very next season, things suddenly changed as in the first game of the season, Junior scored 5 goals in the Premier League. But not only that, he started to dominate once again in the Champions League game after game as they finished top of the groups and they knocked out Borussia Dortmund in the round of 16 and destroyed AS Monaco in the quarterfinals. And now we're facing Bayern Munich in the first leg of the UCL semi-final. And now here come Man United. First attack of the game in the second minute. It's Ronaldo Jr. from a through ball from Mason Mount. He goes for the shot near post. He should have gotten closer though. Diego Costa makes a save. But here come Man United once again. It's Bradley Doak. Chance a through ball. To Ronaldo Jr. who has the opportunity, but he is offside. Come on, that was a brilliant through ball. He had the opportunity, but he is so far. Everything is offside. But here comes Daniel Gore, gives it into Ronaldo Jr. who gets rid of the Bayern defender. He's 1v1 against Diego Costa. He puts it in the top corner, in the top post, and it goes in. Junior makes it 1-0. This is looking good so far. And now it's Daniel Gore sends a through ball into Luna in the 86th minute. Can they secure this game to get another goal? And no, it's saved by Costa. Now it's Man United in the second half. It's roll through ball into Ronaldo Jr. in the 83rd minute to get another goal in this tie. And yes, he has done it. This first leg is over. It's 2-0. Hopefully this is enough goals to go on to the second leg and go on to the UCL final. Ronaldo Jr. is back. The ref blows the whistle. They take the lead on this first leg. However, in the second leg, there was a comeback as Kvaratskhelia scored a hat-trick for Bayern as they were knocked out of the UCL because Bayern also eventually won it. And sadly, even though Junior was involved in the team of the season and won the Golden Boot, he missed out on the Premier League title to Arsenal, meaning that his 49 goals and 14 assists probably won't result in a Ballon d'Or win. But he is now a 94 overall and he's fully back to where he was. And because he won the Champions League, Kvaratskhelia wins his first Ballon d'Or, bringing Yıldız's 3 years in a row to an end. But I'm excited because I think Junior could get his 5th and tie his father next year. And Junior was fully back in the brand new season as they finished top of the table of the UCL groups. And they absolutely destroyed the opponents they faced in the round of 16, the quarterfinals, and the semifinals, as he will now be in the UCL final up against Arsenal for the first time in years. But not only that, for the first time, Junior has won the Premier League and was involved in the team of the season. Now all he needs to do is win this UCL and surely he'll be a favorite to win the Ballon d'Or. But this is bad news. Junior is suspended for the UCL final. His team needs to win it without him. Junior has to watch from the sideline. Can this Man United team go ahead and win the UCL final for Junior? And yes, a 1-0 win. Alphonso Davies with the goal. Junior has won the UCL title. And with 47 goals, 12 assists, and a 96 overall with the UCL and Premier League in his belt, surely he wins his 5th Ballon d'Or and ties his father. Yes, of course it was enough. Junior wins his 5th Ballon d'Or, now tied with his father. Only 3 left to go. And after that Ballon d'Or win, he did not stop there, as in the next season he got another Premier League, UCL, Golden Boot, Player of the Season, and Team of the Season inclusion. But not only that, he dominated in the Euros group and beat the likes of Croatia and England in the quarters and semifinals in the Euros, and will now be in the Euros final against their biggest rival, Spain. if he wins this, I'm pretty sure even if he doesn't win the Euros, he has secured his 6th Ballon d'Or. And now it's Cuenda through ball into Ronaldo Jr. for the first goal of the Euros final, but it's saved by the keeper. And now it's Ronaldo Jr. gives it into Cuenda, and now it's Ronaldo Jr. Chest is down, has a shot, and it goes in the bottom corner. He makes it 1-0 in this Euros final. Portugal take the lead. And now it's Moreira into Mateus Fernandes, who sends a through ball into Da Silva. He takes a fat touch, he scores it into Junior, and it's 2-0. Surely this game is over, and surely Portugal have won the Euros, and Junior has won his 6th Ballon d'Or. And the ref blows a whistle. They have done it. 2 goals from Junior as they lift the Euros trophy. Another achievement for Junior. And yes, of course, it is confirmed. 6 Ballon d'Ors for Junior, overtaking his father, and now there's one person left in his way to become the GOAT, and that is Lionel Messi. 2 more Ballon d'Ors. In the season after that, he missed out on the Premier League title, finishing in 2nd, but also lost in the UCL final. Both trophies lost to Liverpool as he missed out on the team of the season, but still won the Premier League Player of the Season. And with 51 goals and 19 assists, he may have performed amazingly, but with no trophy to his name, he has to go ahead and win that World Cup to win his 8th and final Ballon d'Or to become the greatest of all time. Can he go ahead and do it? And aim to win the World Cup he did, as he won every single game in the group stage. And he also knocked out Mexico, USA, and Germany in the round of 16, quarters, and semis respectively. And he now has a World Cup final in the rematch of the Euros final against Spain, their biggest rivals. If Junior wins this trophy, surely he'll become the greatest of all time. And the game ends 0-0 in 4 halves, meaning that it will be a penalty shootout for the World Cup. Will Spain go ahead and win their 2nd, or Portugal and Junior win their 1st ever in history? And Lamine Yamal to take the first penalty. He goes to the right-hand side, and it just goes in. But now it's Ronaldo Jr. to go ahead and have confidence for the Portuguese team. He puts it in the top right. He doesn't miss. He did his job. But can the rest of the team? It's Fermin Lopez. Goes to the left, and the keeper makes a save. And now it's Rodriguez. Can he go ahead and put this away? And yes, he does. A 2-1 lead for Portugal. And now it's Diaz. Plays for Man United. Goes to the left, and it hits the post and out. And now Branco to make sure to make it 3-1 and have a high chance of winning the World Cup. And yes, he puts it away. And now, if Machado saves this, Portugal will be, for the first time ever, World Cup winners, and surely Junior will be the greatest of all time. Pablo Barrios, the man from Atletico, goes to the right-hand side, and it's saved by the keeper. They have done it. They have won the World Cup. And Junior and Portugal lift the World Cup trophy as they win it for the first time ever. And Junior becomes the greatest of all time. This is Gareth Bale in MC25. He was one of the best players in the world. But sadly, his career got filled with injuries, and he has now retired and is seen as a flop. So today I'm going to save Bale's career and win him a Ballon d'Or to save his legacy. I am taking Gareth Bale 4 years back in time, back when he was at Real Madrid in his last season at an 83 overall and 31 years old. However, at this point in his career, Carlos Ancelotti and Real Madrid did not want him at the club, so realistically, he might end up in another club. But that is not what Gareth Bale wants, so he goes ahead and walks into Carlos Ancelotti's office to see if he can strike a deal with him. He goes ahead and tells Ancelotti, look, I know I am transfer listed / loan listed. Please just give me another chance here. I really want to go ahead and end the career by winning the Ballon d'Or in the next couple seasons. I just know if you let me stay here, I can convert from a super sub to the starting 11 and win us multiple trophies. Carlos Ancelotti says he's gonna go ahead and think about that. And while Gareth Bale waits on Ancelotti's decision, let's be realistic. Gareth Bale is old as shit, 31 years old, and injury prone. And I believe he only has a chance to compete for the Ballon d'Or in the next 3 seasons before he's stuck in a wheelchair. And currently, Gareth Bale is only the 10th best winger in the world with 9 other people ahead of him. So if he even wants to have a chance of competing for that Ballon d'Or, he has to first become the best right winger in the world. So as Gareth Bale re-signs with Real Madrid, it is going to be very important because he has a 1-year contract, and this 1-year contract can determine if he becomes a success like Cristiano Ronaldo and Karim Benzema, or flops like Eden Hazard and Ricardo Kaká. But now that Gareth Bale has re-signed for Real Madrid, he's already passed 9th place, which is Moussa Diaby, because all he had to do was play in a top 5 league as Moussa Diaby plays in the Camel League. And in order to pass 8th place, which is Federico Chiesa, is to go ahead and become a starter at the club, as Federico Chiesa also plays in the bench at Liverpool. But that is going to be very difficult for Gareth Bale, as not only is Mbappe and Vinicius in the team, but at right wing specifically, Rodrigo is the 5th best right winger in the world and is in that starting position. But Gareth Bale was not going down without a fight, as he spent the first couple of weeks training at Real Madrid his ass off. But in a preseason tournament, surprisingly, Rodrigo did get an injury, and we don't know how long he's going to be out for, as Gareth Bale will be starting in the first game of the season. And as the first game of the season is ready to kick off, Gareth Bale's position in the starting 11 is not confirmed, as Brahim Diaz and Endrick are waiting on the bench ready to take that spot. So Gareth Bale has to go ahead and impress in this game to convince Ancelotti to start him. If you think Gareth Bale is underrated, subscribe. And here come the Galacticos. It's Jude Bellingham with a through ball into Gareth Bale. He has a space. What is he going to do? He's going to cross it. He crosses it into Kylian Mbappe with a shot. And it's a great save from the keeper. Impressive first touch from Bale. And here comes Dani Carvajal, and he removes the ball from Mojica. And now it's Gareth Bale with a ball with a through ball to Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe finished, so Gareth Bale gets his first assist of the season. And yes, he does. That assist is going to be very important to keep Brahim and Endrick on the bench for however long Rodrigo is out. And it's Ferland Mendy on the ball now with a through ball into Vinicius Jr., who has a space, crosses it in all the way to Bale, chest is down, Bale with a shot, and it goes in. Bale gets a goal and an assist so far on his way back for Real Madrid. He is doing amazing. Surely he has to be the starter that takes over Rodrigo. However, in the second half, Gareth Bale did come off, and Endrick came in and scored a goal as the game ended 3-0. Who is going to be starting for Rodrigo? We're about to find out. And as we see Endrick getting the PR, Gareth Bale is called in to Ancelotti's office for the news. Ancelotti goes ahead and says that Rodrigo will be out for the rest of the season and that he needs a starter. And after a lot of thought, he will be starting Gareth Bale, as he prefers Endrick at the striker position. But if Gareth Bale drops off, Endrick could easily take his place. Gareth Bale says, "Thank you, boss. I knew that you should have kept me, and I promise I won't let you down." And now that Gareth Bale has technically become the starter at Real Madrid, he goes ahead and becomes the 8th best winger in the world, passing Federico Chiesa. But now that he's passed Federico Chiesa, the next player he has to go ahead and pass is Rafinha. And in order to do that, he has to go ahead and win La Liga. So this season is going to be very crucial for Bale to winning the Ballon d'Or eventually. But Gareth Bale did not make it easy on Rafinha or Barcelona, as he scored goal after goal and getting assist after assist. And on the final day of the season, Real Madrid were sitting in second place, tied with the same amount of points at Barcelona, which will be playing on the final day. If Bale can go ahead and beat Barcelona and help Real Madrid, he will be winning the league title and passing Rafinha. And here comes Real Madrid building from the back, but Rafinha gets the ball off from his Brazilian teammate. He has a shot in the top corner and it goes in. Rafinha makes it 1-0 to Barcelona and they could win the league title. But here comes Robert Lewandowski on the attack once again for Barcelona, looking to expand their lead. It's Rafinha with a shot and it goes in. Same corner, same result. It is a goal. Rafinha makes it 2-0 and it's making it even more impossible for Bale and Madrid to win the league title. But here comes Jude Bellingham looking to change the result of this El Clasico. As Gareth Bale cuts inside with a trip pass into Kylian Mbappe with a touch and a finish. And it's a beautiful finish for Mbappe. But it's an even better pass from Gareth Bale. He gets the assist 2-1. There's still a lot of time. But here comes Lamine Yamal right before halftime. Can Barcelona really get another goal? It's still Lamine looking to dance around for Mendy. He does, gives it into Rafinha. Rafinha, and he gets his hat-trick. A first half hat-trick from Rafinha. For real, I didn't think he was really this good, but he really is. A hat-trick in El Clasico in the first half. I think this game is over. I think Barcelona are winning the league title. And it is halftime. Barcelona do have a 3-1 lead. Can Gareth Bale or Mbappe, Jude or Vinicius step it up? But in the second half, here come Real Madrid. It's Jude Bellingham into Gareth Bale, cuts inside Bale into Kylian Mbappe with a finesse, and it goes in. A second from Mbappe. It's 3-2. Hopefully there's still time for the league title. And now it's Pedro in the ball, but Mbappe wins it back, and now it's Gareth Bale. Bale into Jude. Jude back into Gareth Bale. He sees a through ball, and who's there? It's Vinicius. Still Vinicius Jr. cuts inside, gets rid of the defender. Still Vinny with a shot, and it goes in. It's 3-3. Real Madrid still have a chance to win his league title, but the next goal is surely gonna win the league unless, if the game stays drawn, Barca will win that league. But here come Real Madrid. It's Jude Bellingham into Gareth Bale, into Kylian Mbappe with a trivela, and it goes in. Kylian Mbappe completes his hat-trick, and surely that's the winner, 4-3, the greatest El Clasico ever. Are they going to win the league title? Can they keep this lead. And the ref blows the whistle, and Mbappe picks up his match ball, and they lift the league title. Bale is a La Liga winner once again as he passes Rafinha and is now the 7th best winger in the world. What's next for Gareth Bale? And now that he's passed Rafinha, he has to go ahead and pass Ousmane Dembele in 6. And in order to pass Ousmane Dembele, he needs to get more than 32 goal contributions. That is Dembele's career best. The question is, did he do it this season? 26 and 10, that's 36. It looks like the 4 assists on the final day really had him beat Dembele. He is now the 6th best winger in the world. And now he is behind Rodrigo in 5th place. However, he is in the UCL final against Liverpool. And in order to pass whoever is in 4th place, which is still a mystery, he has to win the UCL. So if he wins the UCL tonight against Liverpool, not only will he pass Rodrigo, but he'll also pass whoever is in 4th place. Can Gareth Bale go ahead and keep his cool and win the UCL final against Liverpool? And the UCL final kicks off. The last time Liverpool faced Madrid in the UCL final, we know what happened. Carvajal with a cross into Gareth Bale with a bicycle, and it goes in. The exact same thing that happened all those years ago. That Bale scored a bicycle kick. He does it again, and probably an even better one. Real Madrid take a 1-0 lead. Is Bale gonna win the UCL and become the 4th best winger in the world? And Real Madrid have a chance to extend the lead. It's Bale from a corner with a cross into Antonio Rudiger, and it goes in. Real Madrid take a 2-0 lead. They're gonna win the UCL. Gareth Bale is gonna do it again. But here come Liverpool in the second half, not ready to give up. It's Trent Alexander-Arnold crossing into Mohamed Salah, who gives it into Luis Diaz, back into Mohamed Salah with a shot, and he beats Courtois. It's 2-1. Liverpool get a goal back. And Liverpool have a free kick now. It's Mohamed Salah with a shot, and it's saved by Courtois. And the ball is cleared out. But who's gonna get it now? And I see Mo Salah. Mo Salah gets the ball. He's still dribbling. It's still Salah. Salah has a shot. It's saved, and it's Luis Diaz. Can he put it in? And yes, he does. It's 2-2. Liverpool equalized the UCL final. Or Real Madrid really gonna bottle it? And now it's Trent on the ball. Gives it into Konate. Konate on the ball now. Konate gives it to Diogo Jota. Into Luis Diaz. Back into Mohamed Salah with a long shot, and it goes in. The game, it's over. Salah just scored a 90th minute winner, and Liverpool come back against Real Madrid. It's payback for what happened the last time they faced off in the UCL final. Bale is not winning the UCL. He is not becoming the 4th best right winger in the world. And the game is over. Liverpool win the game. They lift the UCL title, and Gareth Bale remains in 6th place. But as Liverpool win the UCL, the Ballon d'Or does go to Kylian Mbappe. It seems like Gareth Bale is still far from Mbappe's level. And at the start of the brand new season, Gareth Bale is now an 87 overall, tied with Rodrigo, who is back from injury. They are basically at the same skill level at this point. So I'm curious what Carlos Ancelotti is gonna go with this season as they both walk into his office. Ancelotti goes ahead and tells them both, look, Rodrigo, I'm glad that you are back, and Bale, I am glad that you probably had one of the best seasons in your life. But the real problem is that both of you are too good to sit on the bench. And even though, Bale, you did have 36 goal contributions that season, I just know, Rodrigo, that you can do basically the same or even better than Gareth Bale, so it's tough to split you both. He goes ahead and says that both of them will be playing an even amount of games on the right wing this season, but that his plans are still to reach the UCL final once again and win it, but only one player can start in the UCL final, and that will be determined later, Ancelotti says, but I need you guys to try your best because one of you will be leaving at the end of the season. Gareth Bale responds, let's do it, good luck, Rodrigo. Rodrigo says the same. In order for Bale to pass Rodrigo, he has to go ahead and start in the UCL final depending on what Ancelotti sets later in the future. So throughout the season, Rodrigo and Bale really competed for that right wing spot, scoring goal and goal after another, even topping the UCL groups, and we're now in the quarterfinals against Atletico de Madrid for 2 legs when Ancelotti calls them into the office once again. He says, look boys, let me be honest, it's been hard to split both of you. You guys have been amazing throughout this season, and there's only one way to settle who will be sold this season and who will start in the UCL final. He says in the quarterfinals and the semifinals, Bale and Rodrigo will play 1 leg each in each round, and whoever gets more goal contributions by the final will start in the UCL final, and the other will be sold at the end of the season. Gareth Bale says, yes, I got it, boss. Rodrigo, good luck once again. Rodrigo says, you're going down, Gareth. And Rodrigo went ahead and got the first leg against Atletico as Gareth Bale sat on the bench as Rodrigo got a total of 2 assists and a goal, leading to 3 goal contributions as the game ended 3-2, meaning that not only does Gareth Bale have to go ahead and secure the win for Real Madrid to go on to the semis, he's currently 3 goal contributions behind Rodrigo, meaning he has to score or assist as much as possible to make sure that the lead is smaller. But it was time for the second leg as Bale starts and Rodrigo sits on the bench. And here comes Atletico de Madrid with the first attack of the game. It's given it to Saul, scores it into Julian Alvarez with a shot, and it goes in. Atletico get one back. It's tied 3-3 in aggregate. It's just the start of the game. There's no need to panic. And here come Atletico once again. Jude Bellingham gives away the ball. It's Saul through ball once again into Julian with a shot, and Julian gets a double within 5 minutes of getting his first. It's 4-3. Atletico take the lead in aggregate. Gareth Bale, Kylian Mbappe, Bellingham, Vinny. You all have to do something. And here comes Gareth Bale. He holds the ball. He's waiting for Jimenez to come. He gets rid of him easily. It's Gareth Bale 1v1 against the keeper. Scores it into Valverde and it goes in. They have equalized this game. It is 4-4 in aggregate. And Bale gets a goal contribution. And here comes Gareth Bale looking to equalize this game. He gets rid of Ruben Diaz. Through ball into Kylian Mbappe. It's still Mbappe. Muscles off the defender as a shot and it goes in. It's 5-4 in aggregate. Real Madrid retake the lead. Surely the scores stay like this and they qualify for the semi-finals. And Bale gets his second goal contribution. If he can get one more in this game, he equalizes Rodrigo for all fair game in the semis. But here come Real Madrid once again. It's Kylian Mbappe. Gareth Bale's open. Mbappe score and no. Mbappe doesn't score. It still goes in. Real Madrid confirmed the game. But if Mbappe would have scored it, Bale would have had a fair game with Rodrigo on the semis. Of course, Mbappe doesn't know. But this sucks for Gareth Bale. And the red blows away, so Real Madrid qualify for the semi-finals. But what would have happened if Mbappe would have squared to Gareth? And Gareth Bale and Madrid will face Feyenoord in the semi-finals. How are Feyenoord and the Feyenoord beat Real Madrid? I shouldn't have laughed. Rodrigo gets another goal contribution, 4-2 to Gareth Bale. But now Gareth Bale has to go ahead and score or assist 3 goals in total. And the second leg is set to kick off. Can Gareth Bale win this and take him to the final and not disappoint Ancelotti? But not only that, can he go ahead and get 3 goal contributions to go ahead and beat Rodrigo, start in the UCL final, possibly win it, and become the 5th best right winger in the world, possibly the 4th if he wins that UCL? Can Gareth Bale still fight for his chance to win the Ballon d'Or, probably by next season? And here come Real Madrid looking to come back. Tchouameni wins the ball back, and now it's Gareth Bale. Gareth Bale, nobody is marking him. He is way too fast for the left back anyways. It's still Gareth Bale with a cross into Kylian Mbappe with a volley, and it goes in. Mbappe picks up the ball. That's 1 goal contribution, 2 away from beating Rodrigo. But that is 2 more goals left in order to win this game. And Real Madrid win the ball back straight from kickoff. It's Tchouameni into Gareth Bale. Here comes Gareth, cuts inside. Gareth Bale with a through ball into Mbappe, who flicks it up. Mbappe with a finish, and it goes up top of the net. It goes in. 3-3 in aggregate, I believe. Gareth Bale has equaled Rodrigo's goal contributions. Can he go ahead and both win the game and send him to the final, but also beat Rodrigo and start in the final? But here comes Real Madrid in the 90th minute of the game. It's Gareth Bale on the ball. It's still Gareth dribbling down. He finds a through ball into the captain, Fede Valverde. Can he go ahead and finish? And yes, he does. Fede puts Real Madrid to the UCL final. And Gareth Bale gets his 5th goal contribution in the quarters and semis, beating Rodrigo. He has done it. They're going to the final and he has beaten Rodrigo. And the red blows away, so it is confirmed they're going to the final. The question is Ancelotti gonna go back on his word, or is Gareth Bale going to start in the UCL final? And Real Madrid will be facing Arsenal in the UCL final. It's going to be a tough game, but Arsenal have never won a UCL. But anyways, Ancelotti calls up Bale and Rodrigo into his office. Ancelotti goes ahead and tells Gareth Bale, congratulations, you have beaten Rodrigo and you will start in the UCL final. As for the decision on who leaves, well, we're gonna leave it up to depending if we win the UCL final or not. Gareth Bale says, thank you, boss. I'll win this trophy for us. Rodrigo, GG's out there. Rodrigo says, hey man, you did well, you beat me. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten injured. And because Bale is starting the UCL final, he overtakes Rodrigo as the 5th best winger in the world. But we knew from before that if he wins the UCL, he'd be 4th place, because in 4th place, it is Lamine Yamal, probably the best player in the UCL this year. If all he needs to do is beat Arsenal, I'm sure he's going to pass up Lamine Yamal. And here come Arsenal with the first attack of the game. It's a through ball from Odegaard into Bukayo Saka. Bukayo 1v1 against Courtois. He scores it into Martinelli and it goes in. Tap in Merchant. Martinelli makes it 1-0 for Arsenal. You can't, Real Madrid, Gareth Bale, you cannot be the reason Arsenal win their first UCL. But here come Real Madrid looking to equalize right away. It's Fran Garcia into Gareth Bale, gets rid of Jurriën Timber. It's still Gareth Bale, cuts inside, rolls inside, and Gareth Bale gives it into Fede Valverde with a shot, and it goes in. Who else but the captain to equalize the game? Fede Valverde makes it 1-1. And the ball is in the air. Can Jude Bellingham win the header? Yes, he does. It's Gareth Bale crossing into Kylian Mbappe with a scissor kick, and it's 2-1. Quickly, Real Madrid have turned this game around. It's 2-1 to Real Madrid, 2 assists from Gareth. And now it's Chouameni on the ball, looking to seal this game in the first half. Kylian Mbappe cuts inside, gives a through ball into Gareth Bale. 1v1. He has a finesse shot from 30 yards out, and it goes in. If Ronaldo is Mr. Champions League, Gareth Bale is Mr. UCL final. He makes it 3-1. A third goal contribution in the final. Real Madrid are easily winning this game. But in the second half, here come Arsenal looking to get back into this game. It's a through ball into Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka cuts inside. It's Bukayo with a shot, and it goes in. There is no way that Real Madrid will flop or will bottle another UCL final, right? There is no way. And the referee blows the whistle. You really thought Arsenal were to come back. They would never come back in the UCL final. But yes, Real Madrid and Gareth Bale lift the UCL title. He has won the UCL, and he is now the 4th best winger in the world. The question is, did he potentially just win the Ballon d'Or? He doesn't even need to be number 1. He could have just won the Ballon d'Or already. And even after winning the UCL, he misses out on the Ballon d'Or as Mbappe wins it again. And as the season was coming to an end, Bale walks in to Ancelotti's office for some news. Bale says, I know I'm the one that won. I won as the UCL final. And I know I'm supposed to stay and Rodrigo's supposed to leave. But I think it's time I stepped out of Real Madrid's way and let a youngster like Rodrigo take over and help this team to the best that they can be. As much as I want to win the Ballon d'Or, I think at this point it is impossible. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and enjoy my football for one last season and do something that I've always wanted to do in my career. I hope that's okay. Ancelotti says, yes, I understand, Gareth Bale. I'm assuming you want to be transfer listed, so that's what I'll go ahead and do at the beginning of the season. So at the beginning of the season, Gareth Bale does get transfer listed, and as he is collecting his stuff ready to leave the club in the locker room, Kylian Mbappe walks up to him. Kylian Mbappe says, hey Gareth, I heard that you're leaving the club, and I heard why you're leaving the club. You want to go ahead and let Rodrigo grow, and I respect that. But I also know that your goal was to win the Ballon d'Or, and I gotta say, man, I'm sorry, but I'm just way too good for you to win the Ballon d'Or. I hope you understand and have a good rest of your career. Gareth Bale says, yeah, that might be true. You are the best player in the world. Maybe you just can't achieve your dreams all the time. But Gareth Bale walks out of the club, and it seems like his dream is somewhere in Tottenham as he has joined the club. And he takes a press conference announcing to the world that this will be his last season. And his goal is to go ahead and win a trophy for Tottenham Hotspur to end his career. And as Gareth Bale is set to make his re-debut for Tottenham Hotspur, he is still, of course, the 4th best winger in the world. Not that it matters anymore, but if he does want to become the best winger in the world, in order to pass Saka, Phil Foden, and Mohamed Salah, he has to go ahead and win the Premier League Player of the Season. But I know his goals are different now, and he wants to win a trophy. But let's see how he does in his first game against Man City against Phil Foden. And here come Man City kicking off this game with the first attack. It's still KDB on the ball. Gives it to Phil Foden. Phil Foden gets rid of Mickey Van de Ven. It's Phil Foden from outside the box, and it goes in. The 3rd best right winger in the world makes it 1-0 for Man City. But Tottenham are not ready to give up. It's Mickey Van de Ven. Gives it to Romero. Romero into the right back. Into Gareth Bale. Gareth Bale cuts inside. It's Gareth Bale with a finesse, and it goes in. He has equalized the game on his debut. His first goal back at Tottenham. It's going to be a brilliant season, but can he win the trophy? Well, he needs to perform well in this game if he wants to stand a chance. And here comes Tottenham Hotspur once again. Gareth Bale gives it to James Maddison with a brilliant pass into Dominic Solanke. Through ball into Gareth. Brings it down. It's Gareth, and it goes in. Bale makes it 2-1. They take the lead. Are Tottenham gonna win in their first game of the season against City, possibly the best team in the Prem? And the ref blows the whistle, and Tottenham get the first 3 points of the season. Gareth Bale starts with a brilliant start. Can he actually win them a trophy? And Gareth Bale's great form continues for the rest of the season, scoring goal after goal. And on the final day of the season, Tottenham Hotspur were fighting for the league title versus Arsenal. Oh my days, the best player in the league for the past 3 years, Bukayo Saka, versus an old Gareth Bale. If Bale can go ahead and win this game, he'll win Tottenham's first trophy in forever. Can he go ahead and do it and possibly win the Player of the Season and become the best right winger in the world before he retires? And the final day kicks off. It's Bukayo Saka looking for a cross, and it's going to be a handball. Dennis Udogie gives away a penalty. It was accidental, but now Arsenal have a penalty. And now it's Bukayo Saka stepping up for the penalty. Can he go ahead and put Arsenal 1-0 up, and it goes in? Bukayo Saka takes the lead, and the score stay like this. Arsenal will win the Prem title. But here comes Gareth Bale searching for an equalizer. Can he go ahead and get it? He cuts inside. Gareth Bale with a cross in into Yves Bissouma, has a shot. It's blocked, but Yves Bissouma puts it away, and Gareth Bale gets the assist to the equalizer. It's 1-1. There's still enough time for Spurs to win their first ever trophy, literally in forever, and the first ever Premier League. And here comes Tottenham Hotspur looking to score a winner here. It's James Maddison on the ball. Maddison, it's still James Maddison. Maddison, somebody open it up into Yves Bissouma, and it goes in. Let's go. Gareth Bale didn't need to get involved. Bale has inspired this team throughout the entire season, and surely that is the winner. 2-1. Can Spurs not out of this? Can they keep this lead? And the ref blows the whistle. They have done it. Gareth Bale lives the Premier League. Tottenham's first ever trophy, first ever Premier League title. He has done it. Not only that, but he has won the Player of the Season. He becomes the best right winger in the world. Gareth Bale has done it. But his career is not over just yet. He somehow took Tottenham to the UCL final, where he will be facing his old teammates, Real Madrid. Even though Gareth Bale doesn't care about the Ballon d'Or anymore, he could win the UCL and maybe still win the Ballon d'Or. And the UCL final is set to kick off, and because Gareth Bale is now the best right winger in the world, he is now the second best player in the world, only behind Kylian Mbappe. And the only way to become the best player in the world and win the Ballon d'Or is by beating Kylian Mbappe in this UCL final. And here come Real Madrid with the first attack of the game. Is Jude Bellingham, the third best player in the world, into Rodrigo, cross into Mbappe, and it goes in. Jude to Rodrigo, the man who replaced Gareth Bale, to Mbappe, the best player in the world. And Real Madrid take a lead in this UCL final. Tottenham just stand no chance. And now it's Jude Bellingham on the ball once again. Here come Real Madrid. It's Rodrigo, the man who replaced Bale, gives it to Kylian Mbappe, beats Mickey Van de Ven, and Romero has a shot, and it goes in. Real Madrid are 2-0 up. Gareth Bale tried his best. He did everything he can in his career, but maybe he just cannot win the Ballon d'Or. And here comes Tottenham. Can they get back into this game? No. Kylian Mbappe wins it back, and now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo gets rid. He is 1v1. Surely he's gonna score his goal to finish the game, and hits the crossbar. And Mbappe, and there is the dagger. 3-0 in the first half. That's it. There's no way Spurs come back. And there it is. The ref blows the whistle. A 3-0 loss. Real Madrid win the UCL final. Gareth Bale is surely going to remain as the second best player in the world, and Mbappe and his team win another UCL. But wait! Gareth Bale won the Ballon d'Or! He did it! Maybe winning Tottenham the trophy was the impossible job that got him the Ballon d'Or. Gareth Bale has become the best player in the world. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to click on this video right here.